I'm not sure what happened there. Are we live? Is it staying?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we
I
are
can see
live.
me and my
Hello,
pizza.
everybody.
Your pizza is live.
Your pizza is live again. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Apparently we weren't live. Something had dropped somewhere and cut us all off. So,
Well, they missed me saving myself heroically, and now saved everyone else. So
yeah, we'd finished the entire scenario in like 3 seconds.
I know.
It was all done. It had all gone so well.
Yeah, if just anybody knew that pizza was the key all along.
It wasn't the pot noodle. It wasn't the pot noodle. It was the pizza.
It was the pizza.
Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream of Alien: Destroyer of Worlds from Free League, the Emmy Award-winning scenario mini campaign thing that we're doing. There are, I don't know if they're still there or not, but I'll put them back up again. There are some content warnings on this game. If anybody knows Alien and the Alien universe, that is not how you do a content warning. That is how you do a content warning. I hope. That is not how you do a content warning. It is not working again. Oh well.
Nightbot!
Nightbot has failed me. This is going to go well today, isn't it? I can see it already. Halloween is cursing me, and it's not even Halloween yet. Ooh. So yeah, this is Alien. If you know the Alien universe, you know it is a dark sci-fi horror game, and there are horror themes in this, and we are starting off quite quickly with visceral body horror. So if you are not, if you feel uncomfortable in some of the things that we are going down, please do take 5 minutes, go and make yourself comfortable, and you can take a break. It's okay for you. Don't make yourself feel uncomfortable. We have discussed comfortable levels within this as a group, so we're aware of kind of limits and things. But please do, if you don't feel comfortable with some of these things, do take a break. If anybody in our group has issues with what is going on, either drop a message in the Discord or through the Zoom chat and let me know. I'm more likely to be able to answer things in the Discord for various reasons. So do let me know if we go too far, and we will move on and go away from there. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable in their games. We are here to have fun and eat pot noodles and win surfboards on Space eBay, and lose a captain, as we're about to find out probably.
What?
Maybe not.
So let's.
She has a plan.
Yeah.
Let's begin just by reintroducing everybody and who we are and what we're doing. Today, or not today, as always, I am David. I am your Drunken Storyteller, and I am the mother or the games master of the game. And I've got a drink here. It's a Saturday night, so I've got a little bit of a drink. I know I've not been doing that much on my podcast recently because life has been stressful. But now it's a Saturday night, so I'm going to de-stress and hopefully murder some people. And that is me. We shall start. We'll go the opposite way around to we usually do. So we'll go Widdershins this time. So we'll start with James, as I'm seeing it on the overlay that's on, what's it called, Twitch. So James is below me, and we'll go
That streaming platform.
that thing where people are watching us.
I'm James Shakeshaft. I am currently Sergeant Iona, who is just basically a chilled out space marine. I'm currently bidding on Space eBay for a surfboard.
Yes, you are. We're about to find out whether you would, and that's the important part of this.
That was a real cliffhanger.
Yeah. Yes, that's more important than anything else that's going on. Nobody gives a crap about the gribbly, creepy thing that's just dropped on your captain. It's all about that surfboard and whether you can go to Hawaii again.
Yeah, I want to go back home and get on the surfboard.
Yeah, so next, from there we continue Widdershins. I remembered the word Widdershins earlier today, so it's just going to keep appearing.
It means with the shins.
With the shins.
Ah.
Because your shins always go in an anti-clockwise direction.
Especially when you snap them. There is another word. It's deersil or something like that, which is the opposite way around, and it's not as nice to say as Widdershins, I discovered. So, so next we'll continue Widdershins. We'll go to Tom. So Tom, hello everybody. Say hello to everybody, Tom.
Hi, learning new words. Great. I I won't be able to pronounce them. Um, I'm Tom Murr. I am the bodiless voice from the void, and also a self-fulfilling prophecy, as I learned over my last few games in which I was a player. If I am in your game, somebody's going to die. Pretty sure. And if nobody dies, I will help it in the last minute. Rest assured. So I am Gunnery Sergeant Mason, and I am facing my captain being very close to being eaten. I will protect my squad.
Cool. And you are aware of these. You have seen these before, as we have discovered. So you are full on ready just to lay down fire into that room and not care about anything that's in that room other than murdering that alien. I'm guessing.
That's to be seen.
So yes, we will go from there, and then we'll move along to the person who is probably in the most unfortunate position. Fiona, hello.
Hello.
Do you want to explain the predicament?
I shall. So, what I will call this Captain Silva's very bad day. Most of my characters always have a bad day at this point.
Who was it in Warhammer Fantasy?
Oh, just everyone has a bad day. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yes. So, as these cretins couldn't organise a piss up in the Space Brewery, I had to go along and go out and stupidly went into a room and didn't do the horror thing of looking up first. And now I have looked up, and a horrible creature has materialised, we believe, in front of me. And I'm in a very small cell with two of my comrades outside and one of them even further away, winning an item on Space eBay. So I think the odds are looking great for the Space eBay thing. I think I might be dead in a little bit, but we'll see. I'm here for the ride. It says this will be reported back to Space HR when we get home. So don't you fret, folks.
Just ride the surf, ride the waves. Everything will be fine. Just listen to those peaceful sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. And we shall continue round Widdershins up to our warrant officer, who may or may not be human. So next up we have Mark.
Yes, indeed. I am Warrant Officer Chaplain, Hyperdyne 341/C synthetic host of the Folklore Podcast, who interestingly discovered on reopening his character sheet this evening that the picture of his character looks not unlike a T-1000. So I'm about to just turn into a pool of mercury and enter the cell. All shall be well.
Brilliant.
I think that's a perfect way to I've lost the actual scenario on my screen. This is going to go well.
We survived.
It's fine.
Hooray!
We'll make it up as we go along. It's all right.
Also,
Super Angry Shrimp says that your volume is a little low, Mother.
Oh, my volume.
Yes,
Mother.
All right, cool. Is that any better? That should be better.
Possibly we're all just shouting.
Yeah,
No,
we're just screaming into the void.
I was watching. So for those of you who are there, hello, Angry Shrimp. I watched the YouTube playback and I noticed that I was really loud and everybody else was really quiet. So I was trying to rebalance it, but because it wasn't live,
by doing so,
I couldn't do so. So hopefully this is now a little bit better.
They say it's much better. So
brilliant, cool, excellent. So let us begin, shall we? We left off 2 weeks ago. It must have been now, but in game term, this was maybe half a second ago. We left off Captain Silva in the wisest move that Captain Silva has ever made in their entire career.
Yep.
Walked into a cell in I've forgotten the name of the place. Fort Nebraska. You've gone into the military police's offices and you've gone into the cell to find one of the missing Marines lying there on their bed asleep, and you wisely forgot to look up because you don't need to. You're looking for your missing marine. Your missing marine is there. They just look like they're asleep, passed out, hungover, maybe,
Covered in blood.
Yeah, you had something drop right next to you, in a big scary manner, and that's where we left it. And so what this brings us to is it brings us to combat. So how combat is going to work in this game? We're going to have to do things a little bit different because we're not in person, and the game works. The idea of initiative and order of way people works better in person. It works on a deck of cards which has a number between 1 and 10 on it. You'd all draw a card. Whoever has the highest number, you'd go from that, and then you'd go down in the number there. We can't, obviously, as this group here, I can't give you a deck of cards because you're all in different parts of the country, unless someone's made a post box to go through the computer. So what we're going to do is you're going to roll a d10. Okay. So if you have a d10, we can all roll it. If you don't have a d10, please let us know, and someone can roll it for you. And if you roll the same number as somebody else, we will re-roll the dice. Because there's only 10 cards in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if everybody wants to roll a d10, and this includes the alien who is staring hungrily at Captain Silva. So
Me as well. Do I roll?
Yes, even though you are unaware, but you will be going last of the first round because you are unaware, so you will kind of get it's kind of a surprise attack. But after that, then we can have your character come in at your initiative value afterwards. So you'll go at last, and then you'll slip into the
Go
order.
back into your round.
Okay.
So
a surprise attack being a secret bidder in the last 5
Yeah,
seconds.
this better not be one of those bots.
yeah.
Fuck.
I'm not going to say anything about that, as I did not have someone as a bot buy one of my things off me a couple of days ago, and is literally a bot and has not paid and will not pay, and I'm really not annoyed about this at all.
Oh shit, that's frustrating.
No
No offense, Chaplain.
None taken.
yet.
So
I was just happy that I won the bid.
So I've rolled.
You owe me money.
I got a 9.
Ooh, I need to actually write these down so I remember.
This is pretty good because I'm at a 1.
Oh, that's my sort of roll. But this time I have rolled and 6.
Right, so we have
Fuck.
Silver, luckily, is on a 9.
Well, I don't know. The alien could make me re-roll if he gets a 9.
I've already rolled.
Angry Shrimp has rolled a 7.
Oh, well done, Angry Shrimp.
So Tom, you rolled Mason, you rolled a 1.
1.
Yeah. Sergeant Iona, do you have a dice, or do we need someone else?
I've done a online one,
Cool. And what did
and
you
I got 2.
Virtual 2.
a virtual
V2.
Well,
Not
the
like
alien,
the old classics.
the alien rolled rolled a 6. So, Warrant Officer Chaplain, would you like to re-roll as well, and I will re-roll?
I shall re-roll. I am
Oh
re-rolling.
no! No!
Reload.
I have re-rolled.
And what did you get?
It's a secret. 7.
7. Oh, 7. That's okay. I got a 3. So
Oh.
I win. We're all safe.
We're all safe.
you don't have
That's
any
it.
weapons.
This
You don't have any
combat's easy, you know.
weapons.
This combat stuff is easy.
Numbers.
I win on maths.
But you don't have a weapon, so I mean.
Oh, this is academic. It's fine.
It's fine.
I have a sticky pad of false Charlie Chaplin moustaches. It'll be all right.
Forgot about
Yeah, stick
those.
one on the alien, and it'll lose all credibility. And then an even smaller one for the little mouth that comes out.
Yeah,
Or run away in shame.
But really funnily, really
Because
hilariously.
it has the entertainer music underneath.
Spaceballs. It'll start doing, come on, my baby, come on, my sweetheart. And you just kind of dance across the
Okay.
countertop.
I'm just going to mute my cat.
Boo.
Ouch.
That's harsh.
God.
Ah.
The violence already begins.
But the cat's like the one thing that survives in Alien.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so we actually have somehow, despite being in the cell with the alien, Silva is actually really Captain Silva is really not. Well, actually, you are probably surprised. And in
yes.
this, actually, I'm not going to make you do it now,
No.
but we'll do it in a bit. But everybody, because there is an alien has turned up, you all do take a level of stress. Actually, no, Sergeant Iona, you don't because you have not seen it. You'll take a level of stress in a minute when you start hearing the gunfire, mind you. But you have yet to see the alien.
What gunfire? They negotiated their way out of it.
So yeah, everyone takes a level of stress, and we will do the fact that you've seen an alien panic stuff later. There's a kitty. Kitty has come to help with the rolls. Cat interruptions are always welcome.
Jonesy.
Jones, yeah.
Jonesy, yeah. Cool. So Silva, you have. I put them in the chat in the Discord. When you take your action, you get to do one fast and one slow action, or two fast actions. You are face to face with a drone alien.
Okay.
It is 7 foot tall, long and elongated, looking slightly uncomfortable on two legs. It has 6 fingers, black whippy tail snarling at you as ooze is dripping off its face. What would you like to do?
Realistically, I would like to disengage and go back and back up.
You want to run the fuck away?
I do, if possible. But like, I guess let's try to get out of the door. Can I get out am I able to back out and hit the door so that the door shuts? So I can't remember if the person, it was an automatic thing where the door opened, or if there was an actual lock. I can't remember off the top of my head what we said.
Oh, I think I remember.
I will say, I know who has control of the locking mechanism. You can shut the door, definitely.
I just want to put something in its way for now. I assume this alien can open doors at some point, but I think just to give that sort of gap.
Okay, I'm gonna roll myself a d6
Okay.
for the moment, because I've not decided yet whether you are technically engaged with him.
That's the other thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you said for me to run, my prerequisite is not to have an enemy in engaged range. So
This is a very small cell.
yes.
It's kind of a sneak attack, but it's not. It dripped on you first.
Yeah,
So I'm going to roll a d6 on even numbers. You are engaged. On odd numbers, you are not.
Oh no.
50-50.
I do apologise. I rolled a 4.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm engaged.
You are engaged, so you are
Fine.
not able to run away.
Great. Oh,
You
I got
can
something.
retreat.
But I can't run the fuck away. So
No.
I can.
It's
back
kind of
out.
you have to disengage,
Yeah,
and
that's fine. Then if I'm able to, I would like to disengage and step out of the cell backwards.
so so it's a mobility roll.
Okay. So is that agility plus mobility?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So it's the skill plus the attribute, or attribute plus skill, whichever way around it is.
That's 5 dice. And is that including this now stress level?
Yes, you should now have a crap ton of stress.
How much did we say,
Remember,
sorry?
stressors still count towards your success, but if you roll a 1 on your stress dice, it all goes wrong.
I need to let you know. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm rolling 5 dice, including stress. I got 2 successes.
Any 1s on the stress dice?
No.
Oh, boring. So yes, you managed to slowly back away for this is your fast action. You like, oh shit, and you jump back away from the alien. You now have either another fast action or a slow action. You do not have a weapon drawn.
No, I don't. I think then I would, for the next fast action, would draw my weapon so I have it at my side, but I won't be able to shoot. Yeah. But I've backed out, drawn a weapon.
You have backed away, you have not backed out.
Oh, have I not? Then I would like to back away.
So you have disengaged, which means you have stepped away from them.
Sorry,
not
I
out
understand.
Of the...
Yeah, then I would like to leave.
Yeah. Okay, so you have left the cell.
Yes.
Cool. Next up, we have Chaplain. You have seen your captain go, "Oh fuck, I don't want to fight this thing."
Nope.
Which is a fair comment, to be fair. So what would Chaplain like to do?
Well, Chaplin's options are somewhat limited due to not actually having a weapon in the first place.
You can you can grapple him, hug him to death.
Yeah, that's going to go well, isn't it?
Moustache is the power of comedy.
I think. How far away is Iona? Is Iona within hearing distance?
I'm down the corridor.
Yeah, you're not
within hearing distance of me.
I believe there's a door in between us.
For some reason I closed the maps because I'm an idiot, so I'm just trying to find the maps again. That's not the ones I want.
There is a door.
They won't have shut it behind us. That would be so silly.
No. You're at holding area 4, so yeah, you can definitely shout towards.
Okay, so my slow action will be give orders then, which would be to summon Iona.
To scream at him, going "Oi!"
Yes, essentially. Bit of an issue going on here. Might have to leave the surfboard for a moment, sort of thing.
This is really a slow action.
Yeah,
this really is a slow action. Yeah. Do you want to move close? Do you want to move closer first, or do you
space lag?
Do you want to stand there and shout, or do you want to move closer and kind of stand?
No. I can.
Would you want to gesticulate?
I can. No, because I don't know whether he's within visual.
Is he within visual? I'll say he's within visual.
Which map are we on again? Sorry.
The police station one, isn't it?
The Marshal's station.
Marshal Station, yes. It's the second map in the handouts.
Yeah.
In handouts, not in maps.
No, in handouts, which is weirdly stupid. Because you've got maps and then you've got handouts, and the maps are in the handouts.
I mean, give me a headache doing an eye roll. It was such a big eye roll.
My God, your eyes have just popped out your head.
Okay, well, if he.
So I'm round the corner though. If they're in, are they in 4 or 6?
4.
Oh right, okay. So they're down the end. Yeah, you could probably. I'd turn around to go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
2 minutes, guys.
I'm gonna shout for my slow action.
Yep.
And for my fast action, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take use item. Okay. And I'm going to fire up my cutting torch. That being the only weapon-like object that I have on my person.
Oh, okay, yeah. And it's a small handheld little thing. So that we certainly do that. You can still do that.
Oh yeah, but like if a secondary mouth is coming towards me, it would do the job.
Yeah.
Bad breath,
Yeah.
It's like the futuristic version of the squirting a cat with a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Behave, and just burning it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the best item that I've got at this moment that I can use. So for my fast action, I'll just whip out a cutting torch and ignite it.
Excellent. So in that case, you are going to give some orders and shout some orders. This is a command roll. This should be something you're good at, I think.
Hang on. Command. I have nothing in command, but I have 4 in empathy.
Yeah, come on.
And and plus all the stupid amounts of stress that you have.
I've got 3 stress now.
So that is 7 dice. If you succeed, Sergeant Iona will hear you. The more successes you get, the more likely they are to believe you that everything is going wrong.
I've got no 1s on my stress dice and 1 success.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Sergeant Iona, you have heard Chaplin screaming, oh fuck, there's an alien. Which actually brings us next to the alien.
Oh no.
So let us...
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan, no. The alien, the drone, has a special table, and basically it's randomized every turn. I roll a d6 and we see what happens. So basically, you don't want me to roll 6, which is not what I did, so that's okay.
Ooh. It's even worse.
As you back away, Silva, from the alien, it looks at you, cocks its head, snarls in a kind of mischievous way towards you.
As if it has, as it knows
it
mischief.
backhands you back into the cell.
What?
Urge.
You are flung bodily against the back wall of the cell. You drop your weapon
Oh,
fuck.
Butterfingers.
and knocked prone onto the ground.
All right.
It turns and moves towards you slowly.
You
But then
said
kind of looks at you and says, "Nah, you're on the floor now. You're not important," and moves towards the exit. You gain +1 stress, and you have dropped your weapon, and you are now prone.
okay. Good to know.
Oh, and you also must make an immediate panic roll.
Cool. What is a panic roll?
Oh, so a
Sorry.
panic roll.
Number 1's number 1. Number 2 is a number 2.
A panic roll is when you roll a 1 on your stress list. When you basically go, oh shit, and all your stress gets too much, and it all goes wrong, and you are literally just crying in a corner.
Crying in a corner, yeah.
You roll a single d6.
Okay.
And you add your current stress level, and that includes the stress that you've just gained from being slapped about by an alien.
By a bully. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So that's gonna be +2. It's a 6. Is that good?
Is that in total?
You said roll a single d6.
Yep.
Which I've done. So 6. Oh, 6 + 2, 8. Is that right?
No, you are currently fine. You are very much on edge. You are not liking this, but you've managed to just keep a lid on the panic. You can feel it building up, but you're scrabbling back into the wall, trying to blindly reach for the gun that you've dropped. But you are currently fine.
And it's heading out towards the exit.
It's kind of making its choice
Okay.
as to which way it wants to go.
Cool.
Stevie wondering.
Yeah. It's kind of thinking there's a piano there. And so next up we will actually have Iona, because you have been made aware of what's going on now, as Chaplin has screamed at you going, "There's a fucking alien!" So Iona, you are currently engaged in a bidding war for a surfboard. How do you feel about the fact that someone's screaming at you, "There's an alien"? And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna... What have I got? I've got a smart gun, so I can still follow the spacey bay on that as I go towards them. But I'm pretty good at ranged combat, so I'm gonna kind of... So looking at the map, they're sort of down the end of the corridor, so I'm getting a gun ready, and I'm kind of covering it from back there. I'm gonna probably head up towards the doorway to
So
the
heading
corridor.
into the holding area, but not
No.
actually.
I'm just going to go up to the doorway with my gun, ready to shoot anything that comes out that's got 6 fingers. And I'm pretty quick at counting, so I reckon I'll be able to do that. Because I also don't want to be out of earshot, because
you've
I'm
got the
really
computers
coming to the end of that.
bidding for you, and you're watching to make sure that they're not.
Yeah. I've put it on, 51 space pence past what I think it will go for. So it will just hopefully just go up increment of 1 space pence, which would be really annoying for them.
Mhm.
But I've got my gun ready.
Excellent. So, drawing your weapon for a fast action, and then getting ready to shoot.
Getting my aim up. But obviously there's these two. I'm guessing there's these two kind of masking. Yeah, it's not like I could get a clean sniper's shot from back here.
No.
But I'm training my gun on that corridor.
So this is not actually an actual action in the game, but what I will do is
it
because
aim?
I like this as an idea, is you can prepare a shot. So kind of like aiming, prepping a shot.
It is a fast action.
Is it?
A fast action. Yeah.
Yes.
Which one is
Yeah,
it?
it's underneath retreat. It's not alphabetical order, this.
No. All right, so you've got aim or assume overwatch position, and I think this is more probably of an overwatch position
Ooh.
because you're not specifically aiming at.
No, I can't actually. I don't think I can really make out the alien.
No.
Between Chaplin and Mason.
Just as a hint with the Overwatch thing, an Overwatch, when you fire it, you're allowed to fire if the alien moves into your vision during its turn, counts as your action, gives you stress, and is a kind of a wide burst thing, and could possibly hit other people, but we'll see what
Not
happens.
me. Wouldn't hit me.
You'll be fine, and so will the surfboard. The surfboard's looking after itself at the moment. And so we have that going on, and so we'll now come to our panicky sergeant who has seen this before. Sergeant Mason.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Am I remembering this right, that I had drawn my rifle?
Mm-hmm. He had
Oh,
drawn and
perfect.
prepped it, yes.
This is great. So I gonna aim at the freaking alien,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna squeeze the trigger and my eyes closed.
So you're
and
going
going to
aim,
shoot.
but shoot with your eyes closed.
I aimed before that. So
Are you doing it like a flare shot, like when I play pool on a black, and you like look at?
yes, like this. It's not that I'm trying not to look at it.
Chaplin.
Yeah, I'm just making
win
eye
this
contact
game.
with Chaplin. So yeah, my buddy is next to me. We can do this with the power of friendship.
Cool. Aiming gives you +2 to the roll. I won't knock
Great.
anything else off because you're closing your eyes, because what? That's just silly.
It's
But you
just-
also get obviously all your stress dice in this, so you're probably rolling a hell of a lot of dice at the moment. But remember,
I don't have that many stress dice. I
You want
just
some of
got
mine?
one from the alien, and before I was cleared because of the brilliant
Cats.
Sergeant Iona.
I've got 3. Have some of mine.
Thank
You
you.
were out in the cold. You were doing your Elsa last week or the week before.
You know what? I gonna take another stress die.
are you going to re-roll?
That wasn't a good roll, was
dear.
it?
I got 1-6,
Oh dear.
but that's not doing it, right? So I'm
What
adding
is the
another
damage on
die.
the weapon?
Oh, it's a freaking pulse rifle. It does 2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Okay, yeah. So so now we are
Designed for confined spaces, then this is going to go well.
Yeah, so the way that this works is you roll your dice, the number of successes then converts into damage points. You then get a saving throw, which is your armor rating. You roll a number of dice related to your armor rating. any sixes in that knock off damage points. So at the moment, Tom is causing 2 damage with 1 hit. I would then roll my armor rating, and if I can get 2 sixes, I would negate all those shots.
Yeah, so that's why I will leave my 6B and the 5 on the stress die. And roll the rest again.
I think you re-roll all of your misses.
I do. Okay.
Let me just check that. I think it's re-rolling all of your misses.
For the sake of not having to look it up, I'm totally fine with rolling everything again.
How much armor does the alien have, though? That's what I want to know.
I will not tell you.
I know.
If anybody knows before, instead of me having to search through this thing, that would be great. But I can't find the dice rolling thing.
I have 11 dice in front of me.
Whoa.
I got 2 sixes.
That's 4 damage. Which is not bad. 4 damage is not bad. Let me take some dice out here and let me roll. See what the armor of this stage 3 evolved.
Stage 3?
Are they stage 3? No, they're stage 4 out of 6. Sorry. Above this is warrior.
Not
and then
even its
queen.
final form.
No, queen is its final form.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to me in rolling dice.
Yeah!
A grand total of 0 sixes there.
Yeah!
Hey.
Yay! You did it! You hurt it, and now it's mad. Hooray!
Yeah. So you have how many you hit it? You hit it for 4 damage, didn't you?
Yeah, 4 damage.
That's what you
Whoa.
said, yes.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that was painful. Ouch.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
The alien is now pissed. Because the alien is now pissed, the alien gets to go again.
Oh no! What?
This is not aliens. This is alien, where you really need to put fire to the beasts.
So, angry that it has been shot, looking for the first victim to lash out at. Our closest unfortunate is the unfortunately prone Captain Silva.
Oh no! I didn't shoot it.
Not
yet, anyway.
Captain Silva is pounced upon. You are grabbed. All 6 fingers on each hand jump down and crutch into your shoulders, and it picks you up and brings you close to its face. And it does some damage to you.
Do you need a smint?
Space mint. That's mint is short for space mint, isn't it?
Right. Oh, yeah. So you are prone, aren't you? What about that?
But then you picked me up.
Yeah,
So
but it means it's easier for it to attack you.
Oh.
You are going to take some damage.
Okay.
So you get your armor save. So your armor value.
Is 6.
Roll 6 dice, and any 6s will knock off points of damage.
And this doesn't have to include
no stress dice. No, it's just
okay,
it's just your
sure.
armor value.
Armors
Any
don't get
6.
stressed.
Okay. Armors don't get stressed. It's about to get really stressed. 1 success.
You are damaged for 3. As it,
Okay.
3 fingers pierce through the armor and go straight into your shoulder. Picks you up, knows where the shot has come, throws you out through the doorway, and follows you out of the cell.
Oh,
Fuck.
am I on for Overwatch? Can I see it?
Ooh, roll me a d6, and
Just the one?
yeah, evens you do see it, odds you don't.
Evens.
Evens.
Yes!
Let's have a look at
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Shoot it.
Overwatch, as a fast action, you cannot Overwatch this turn because you have done 2 actions.
Okay.
You're really aiming.
But what you can do is in Captain Silva turn is I'll let you do it. So I'll say it's the beginning of a new round and let you do it.
I'm aiming so much I've got my tongue between my teeth.
With Overwatch, it does use an action. It's a fast action, so you'd only get what your slow action, or one action in this next round. So you can
Check
Overwatch, or you can have 2 actions. So
was Captain Silva within short range of Chaplin?
yes.
Okay, I'll play my bodyguard talent then, please.
Does that have to be played in your turn, though?
It doesn't say. It said if someone within short range of you is hit by an attack, you can dive in to take the hit.
Not for this, no.
No.
I'm going to say because of the opposite side of the... You'd have to be in the opposite side of the cell.
Just protect me. Just stay with me for a second.
I'll tell you what, we'll all roll for it, and I'll protect whoever gets the highest.
You are my buddy.
I like the idea. Chaplin's like, no, wait, stop.
If Iona goes for this Overwatch, you can jump in front of the shots that might hit somebody else.
Alien.
Hit the alien.
Oh, can I shout, get down?
No, speaking is a fast action. It's a bit... Well, you can shout it, but they won't be able to react to it.
Huh?
Okay.
Speak it in the language of rifle.
Bang, bang.
Oh, no, hang on. You can shoot at whenever point you want, so it's not actually an action. So you've already done it. That's fine. Firing an Overwatch in position counts as normal action. Oh,
Yeah,
no, hang on.
Just
Yeah, you need a slow action to do this, so you can't do it. I'm going to say you can, but we'll sort it out ready for next turn. So Iona, you can attack. And I'll explain.
Well, I've now see what I'm shooting, and I'm very, very ready to shoot it.
Yeah. Therefore, you must know. So
your trigger finger's like.
Yeah, you can shoot
in those video games.
A normal shot at the alien.
Come on, shoot.
And you remain on Overwatch until you are attacked in close combat or you lose damage. You suffer some damage,
So just ready for anything now.
Yeah, you can shoot it. Shoot the alien.
How do I shoot?
Yeah,
How
what
do I
does
shoot?
roll for that? Sorry.
Your ranged attack.
4.
Is that
plus?
And I've got an M56 smart gun, which is a bonus 3.
Oh, bloody hell.
Plus 3.
And then plus your stress as well.
No stress, totally chilled. A little bit concerned about eBay.
So roll 7 dice, I guess.
Sevs?
I think so.
Wait,
Unless David...
have you added your agility?
No.
Let me find your character sheet.
We're all going.
It's agility plus range combat plus your bonus modifier from your weapon.
Yep.
Plus your stress die.
Yep. I can't find the character sheets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there they are.
What's agility? Oh, 3?
Yep.
10.
Yes, we are pretty good at shooting stuff.
You might have to go back to eBay and order some more dice.
Yes, I think I will. Right, okay, so I've got 10 dice. I'm going to roll half of them now and half of them in a second.
Cool.
Yep.
Come on, dice.
Remember, any ones on your stress dice. Will,
no stress dice, baby.
Stress.
I'm zit.
Oh, 0.
None stress.
Oh, yeah, because you chilled. No, you've got. Oh, no, because you weren't in the room. But now you've seen the alien.
I haven't seen it.
You have seen it because it's moved, so you now gain the stress dice.
So 11 dice then.
So I have. Okay.
Just more dice to throw at the beast.
Just don't get a 1 on that stress dice.
First 5, I've got 1 6. No more 6s, and now my stress die. 2. Oh, that's
So
very
you've
near
got
1, wasn't
6.
1
it?
6.
1 6.
So what?
That's all I need.
It's all you need. So how much damage does the weapon cause?
The weapon
So if you are
causes
using your...
3 damage.
Ooh, that's quite powerful. So that one hit will cause 3 damage to me.
God, I'm getting right between the eye holes.
So what you
Between
can
the
do,
mouth
if
and
you
small
want to, you can give yourself a stress to re-roll all those missed dice. So to re-roll those 10 dice, which includes the stress dice. So 9 normal dice and 1 stress dice.
So I've got, but I've already, so I'd end up with 2 stress.
Yeah, so you'd be rolling 11 dice again, but 2 of those could cause you issues. But it could also cause a lot more damage.
Yeah, I'll probably take the shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So give yourself an extra stress dice. So roll 11 again.
I think speaking as somebody who's not involved, it's worth the risk.
Yeah. Think about all the dice you get to roll. Don't think about the consequences.
So I've got, how many stress dice am I rolling within this? Just
2.
one?
2.
I'm rolling 2. So I'm rolling 9 non-stressed.
Yeah.
Okay, right. 5 non-stressed. No.
Back to Spacey Bay.
And then how many?
So 4
4
more
more.
non-stress.
4 more non-stressed. No. And then my 2 stresses.
A 1 and a 6. You're not.
No, a 2 and a 5. So that was
5.
pointless.
That was pointless.
Just like Space eBay, kids.
But I now need to roll my armor to see if I can stop these 3 shots coming through.
Come on, space guns.
Yeah. I rolled a lot of 1s there.
Is that bad for aliens?
1, 2.
Yeah, I
3.
think they self-immolate.
It's like stepping on
3
little...
1s, 3 2s, a 5, and a 6.
So it takes 2 damage.
Takes 2
They
damage.
took damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. It's really annoyed now.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh no!
that's pretty standard for an alien. I have
What's
never
the-
seen a
what's-
chilled one.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? We'll find out. Captain Silva, it's your go. You have no weapon. The weapon is in the room, and you are prone.
And does it still have me in its clutches?
No, it's thrown you against the wall outside of the cell, and is purposely walking towards you, and is really not happy.
Okay, it's walking
It's
towards
also not
me.
very happy with Sergeant Mason either. Your weapon is inside the cell.
Well, so I have... So that I'm guessing that's the rifle that's inside the cell. I do have a service pistol.
You can draw your service pistol and mildly panically fire at it, yes.
Yes, please. So fast action, draw weapon, second action to shoot, I'm guessing.
Yes,
Can you do
that's-
that from being prone without having to get up?
Yes, it's -2.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
But it's Captain Silva. She can do this.
It is.
How many
Or
stress
you,
dice?
Minus
How
could,
many-
or you
what?
could play get up as your first. Well, then you have to draw a weapon and then you can't fire it. So that's a bit
Yeah, exactly. I
pointless,
think at
isn't
this
it?
point, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, if I'm going to shoot this weapon, sorry, it's what is it? Is
Agility
it
3, range combat 3,
Yep, 6,
6, plus your stress dice,
2, so that's 8 in total.
-2.
So that is, oh god, 6, but including 2 stress dice, so
Yeah.
4 normal dice.
Yeah, 4 normal dice and 2 stress dice.
It does say service pistol +2.
That will give you a bonus of +2 dice.
Oh, Christ, hang on.
You're at 8. Okay, so
It
you're
is.
at,
I'm at right. It's
you're at 8
it's at the-
dice, and 2 of those are
stress
stress,
dice,
yeah.
but then -2.
No.
So it's
You
down to
are.
6.
You would have been at 10,
Okay.
but now because of the pistol, because it's easy and quick to use, it's light,
Okay.
so that's why you get the +2 to shooting with it.
All right. I'll 4 normal dice first. No
You've got
successes.
6 normal dice.
Yeah, I know. I'm breaking it up like what James is doing.
All right. Yeah.
Because it's just easier. Okay, and then the other 2, no successes at all. Stress dice.
Did you roll a 1?
A 1 and a 6.
So you get a success, but you also
I panic, I guess, or
yeah,
get a stress
we'll
level.
deal with that in a second. I'll just see whether
Okay.
that shot goes through,
Yeah, sure.
because then we'll play.
The damage. The damage is 1.
Yeah, no, I got a 6 there. The damage doesn't go through.
Fuck.
What it
And you
does
shot yourself
is
in
you
the
shoot,
hand.
and it slightly grazes its head,
Okay.
and it just looks at you and screams at your face.
Mm.
And so we shall deal with a 1 on the panic dice, on the not the panic dice,
Stress
stress
dice.
dice, which automatically increases your stress level.
Oh. Okay. I'm at 3 now.
And if you roll 1 or more thingies on your stress dice, I've
David, you've
disappeared.
gone.
I hope you can still hear me.
Yeah.
Cool. You I'm hopefully getting a better webcam in the next week or two for my birthday, so that should all get better. Yeah, so you now also have to make a panic roll.
Okay.
Again, you roll a d6 and add your current panic level.
Which is 3.
As this thing
Okay.
runs towards you and looks like it wants to bite your face off.
Okay. That's a 5.
In
Total.
total?
Total.
Oh, yeah. For some reason you don't care that this thing's running straight at you. You're all good. It's like, yeah, no, okay, I'm not shitting myself at all in any way, shape, or form.
No,
all good.
No. Great.
Chaplain,
That's nice.
you have seen your captain take on this alien and is absolutely fine and not running away. How would you like to deal with your pot noodle eating captain, who's apparently quite good at doing stuff like taking damage and things?
I guess we just leave it to it, and we'll all just
Literally leave it to it.
My options are fairly. I've got this cutting wet torch drawn. That being the only option I got. So,
God, you don't have any close combat. Well, you've got 6 in a lot of the abilities, so.
where is Silva now in relation to the? Because are you still prone in the cell?
I got thrown out.
Probably
Right.
standing
And
next to you, or prone on the floor next to you.
So it doesn't need dragging away. That's kind of been taken care of.
I
They're
mean,
prone as outside the door as the alien is stalking towards them.
Okay, so what I will do. This is going to go really badly, but hey, that's the life. That's the life of a synthetic for you, isn't it? I'm going to play 2 fast actions. The first one is a grapple attack. So I'm going to launch myself at the alien.
what? Chaplain, no.
Okay.
Trying to get it in a
Yes.
headlock.
No, I'm going to
Which
shove.
head?
I'm going to shove my cutting torch into its eye socket with my second fast action.
Fuck yes. MVP.
That does not kill aliens.
So the
Don't
graph-
tell this
so-
mother, nor the alien.
I learned my combat technique from those people that fire guns blindly first and ask questions later. So.
I think there are specific actions you can do when you're grappling. Let me
Stop hitting
find-
yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Stop hitting
I
yourself.
can play
aliening yourself.
I can play shove instead of grapple as a first fast action if that makes more sense.
Okay, so a grapple. So I will let you do this because it is kind of cool, and I like the idea that this works. When you
Well, we're
grap-
here for entertainment
we're
value.
here for
you know.
entertainment purposes. I don't really give a crap about the rules, and I really think it's work. When you are grappling, the only action you're meant to be able to perform is a grapple attack. You are attacking and you are grappling them. It's meant to be unarmed, but it's like, no, screw this. Let's throw the flamethrower into its face.
Well, as I say, I can play shove rather than grapple, which will have the same effect.
No, we'll do either. It's still a close combat attack, I think, for grapple. Yeah, it's close combat. So that's 6 dice. The xenomorph is going to try and block you. He does not want to be grappled.
6 dice plus my 3 stress. Yeah.
Yep.
Show me. That's-
Let me find the stats if I can block this. No, apparently not. Okay, fair enough.
Oh look, there's not very many 6s in there. There is a 1 in the stress dice though.
No! What are you doing? What are you doing?
So you can't re-roll 1s and 6s on the stress dice. So you didn't get any successes.
No, it's my standard dice roll. Tom will tell you.
Would you like to give yourself an extra stress?
Yeah.
And then would you like to roll a d6 and add your stress values to it, please? And tell me the total value. For a panic roll, as you realise that jumping on this alien creature is a really dumb idea.
I'm a synthetic. What do I say? So I've rolled a 6 there.
Plus your stress level.
4 at the moment.
So that gives you a total of 10, yes?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think this is a really fucking dumb idea, and you go, you make forward to jump, but then there's a voice inside your head that you hear. It says, "No, don't kill it. We need it," and it stops you. But because of the fight that you have in your head over this, you panic. I need you now to make me. Let me just have a quick look. I've done this completely wrong. But we'll do it this way. You are now frozen in indecision of what to do. You are frozen by fear for 1 round, losing your next action. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range of you increases by 1. So Silva, Mason, and Chaplin, your stress level goes up by 1.
Oh no!
Awesome.
No.
So as you kind of you see Chaplin want to go for something. He's got the fire out. It's like fire will work, and then it's kind of like you can almost see this internal battle within him, trying to work out what the hell is going on. And you're like, that's not good. Why is there an internal battle going on inside our android? And so we shall now come to the alien gets to go next. Oh, okay. Get to roll my random dice.
Jimmy hates aliens.
Jimmy hates aliens.
Mason, James Mason.
Oh, I'm the last one.
Yeah, he rolled super low.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it's us two, then Miss Alien, and then you guys.
It turns around. It sees the flash of the torch that Warrant Officer Chaplin has, and sees that kind of motion towards it, and then the confusion, and senses an opening that it can use against them. The tail lashes out towards Chaplin. Chaplin, would you like to make me an armor roll, please?
Yes, if I can find my armor to roll.
At the bottom of the sheet. Just above weapons.
I have nothing in my armor box.
What?
Oh dear.
Why?
There is no number in my armor box on my character.
No, you
You're
are not wearing
right.
any armor. Chaplin is the medic. Chaplin should not be getting into the middle of this.
Oh no! He's a doctor, not a machine.
Chaplin relies on the crew around him to protect him from these scenarios.
Why does he do stupid bodyguard moves all the time then? That's the opposite of relying on other people to protect you.
It's in my programming. I can't help it.
Can't help it.
You-
That's
Now
so
look,
funny.
you could split open like a ice cream.
I need a firmware upgrade.
The tail whips out, stabs straight through your chest. You take 1 point of damage. As the tail pulls out, you start to feel a burning sensation in your chest. Can you make me a stamina roll, please?
My stamina is.
Where is stamina?
So I'm nothing in my stamina, but I've got 6 in my strength.
Is it based on strength? Yeah. So
He's ripping it out like.
So is that 6 plus my 4 stress dice?
no, this is just going to
Or
be
just-
your stamina. This is just pure stamina.
Okay. What do you want? Successes?
I want the number of successes, please.
I'll let you hazard a guess.
0.
Yeah, correct.
No! What
You
are
fall
you doing?
instantaneously unconscious as the venom courses through the bio parts of your body, and you are now unconscious.
I'm just going to have a little nap.
The paralysis. Okay, so for other people, the paralysis can be removed with a shot of adrenaline from a medical aid roll or using a medikit. Now, the person who has these is now on the floor unconscious.
Awesome.
Physician? Kill thyself.
Next up, we have Iona.
Iona.
You have one action to perform because
Come on.
you fired Overwatch.
Do I want to shoot it? Can I shoot again?
Yeah.
I'll shoot it again.
Get it.
So,
Shoot it.
what was that like? 12 now?
Lots of dice,
1
I think.
bazillion.
Yeah, it'll be 12 including the stress dice you've got.
Yeah, so you got
12 included.
3 agility, 3 range combat, 1
Plus-
from the pulse rifle. Am I looking at the right one?
No,
No,
I
I'm
got
looking at silver.
4 pulse rifle. No, 3 for the pulse. Smart gun,
So
4 range
4,
combat,
7,
3 smart gun, 3 agility, 10, 2 stress.
Stress.
Okay.
Because you weren't next to them when Chaplin buggered up
Freaks
their
out.
panic roll, so you're okay. I've done panic rolls wrong, I've just realised, so but we'll
Right, that's
get
the
it right
first
anyway.
half of my dice. I've got 2 6s.
Yes.
Oh, I actually dropped one on the floor. That was a 2.
Automatic success.
The
Hooray.
smart gun is insane.
And then 2 more stress. 2 for stress. 3 for a girl, 4
yeah,
for
you'll
a
do
boy.
stress as well.
2 for stress. And one of them's a success and the other one's 2. So I got 3
Yes.
successes. Take
Which is a grand total
alien.
of 9 damage.
Come
9
on.
damages.
What I will say is there is no point in me rolling my armor because that is more armor than I have, and I have 1 point of damage left.
Yes.
And can I go back and check my eBay
No. Get down here, you fucker.
at the end and just say, send space PayPal money?
You just
I
turn up
would
and go,
share.
what
I
the
would
fuck's
share
going
in
on
the-
here? Blast it apart, walk away, and
Yeah.
go, I just won myself a holiday.
I would share in your celebrations, but
It's called venom's coursing through your veins.
So is this creature just like shredded and fallen to the floor, or is it?
The creature is shredded
Thank
And
goodness there's
falls to the
there's
floor.
no repercussions from doing that to an alien. So let's just go back to eBay now.
The floor starts to bubble and boil, and the carcass starts to bubble and boil. It drops. It starts to lean towards Captain Silva as it starts to reach for them, and just falls flat in front of you. A small drop of the blood splashes on your trousers. A small little hole burns through.
Oh, best
And it
best
starts to
work
melt.
trousers. Oh.
This creep's got acid for blood.
I sort of get up and I sort of say to Mason, I was like, get him up, pointing to Chaplin. Is he working? Is he functional?
I put down my rifle and pull Chaplin up and away.
Down to me.
Yeah, in your direction. Yes.
Get out. Come here,
Yeah,
lads.
I'd follow
And
as well.
lads, everyone in future. And robot. Last robot. Come here.
I can see myself clearing one of the tables very unceremoniously and throwing Chaplin onto there.
Helping.
Is it the one
And-
that had my eBay computer on it?
Yes, of course.
Bastard. No.
All the paperwork to one side as well. It's like,
And well, then fabrics will be removed from the chest of Chaplin.
Are you going to try and fix Chaplin?
Yeah, I think I'm bad at this, but I'm not too bad at this.
So you
I
are
can-
Mason. Do
Make
you
an
have,
initial
do you
diagnosis
have
to us.
access to a medikit?
Wait.
check his
I am-
weakness.
I'm pretty. No, where the fruck is my character sheet?
You don't have access to a medikit.
It is on the person I am trying to save.
This is what I was just going to ask, though, is would Warren off as a chaplain, would you have gone in with a medical kit when you are going into a, what is it, whatever this place is called,
a marshal's station.
office? Would
It's
you
part of my standard kit.
He just ran off, didn't he, into the snow earlier, so he wouldn't have stopped to put it down.
Okay, yep.
The reason that I would carry it is because it is also theoretically classed as a weapon in engagement.
That is very true. It is a bit weird that way because you've got the scalpel blades and stuff. So
yeah, so there is that and the cutting torch. That's all I've got.
Yep. So I'll say yes. You can attempt this.
Cutting torch, which incidentally I never turned off before falling unconscious. I'll just throw that in.
What's that smell? You smell burnt milk.
Burning acid. You get this kind of weird singed burning acid smell.
The smoke.
It's just kind of sat in a corner. It's now welding the cell door open. So the door that was open is now just sat there, and it's just welded the two metal bars together, and you've just.
Should we go and see why this Reese fella's not woken up after all that kerfuffle?
He's dead.
Is he?
While you're having this conversation,
Yeah, well,
the marshal is just kind of staring at you, going, "What the fuck just happened? Why the fuck were you just shooting in my cells?"
There is a creature upon the station. It has killed our comrade, and it is, well, we've managed to dispatch it just. There may be more of them at this rate.
What?
Is that why you've got holes? He like points at your shoulder and like, is that why you've got holes in you? What the fuck happened to your medic?
I want to say, what the fuck happened here? How did you not notice that the person you had in the cell was fucking dead? I'm really angry at this point.
They were
I don't know if you can tell.
fucking pissed when they came on. They just laid down on that sofa and went to sleep. We leave them be.
The
It's the drunk
CCTV was
tank.
out. Check the other cells.
I would very much like to stop our medic from getting fucked even more. So please give me some space here.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
us
going to
space.
use the basic rules here. I know you're technically an android, but we'll just say that the medical kit will still fix you in the way that it's meant to work. So
Cycles.
with this, let me just find the rules for the xenomorph acid again.
You now have a nice space compartment in your chest where you can put a little trophy.
We can make you into Iron Man.
What's good when you jump in front of someone to bodyguard them, they can peep through.
Cheat through and then get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a medical aid roll as long as you've got a medical kit, a medikit access to it.
Yes.
So as long as you get a success, you'll wake them up. I can't believe anybody didn't die.
The bad news is...
Well, this also includes your stress dice as well.
Yeah, I know.
Did you fuck
And the
up?
bad news are the stress dice,
A 1?
which delivered me a 1. And I didn't get any successes.
No.
Okay, so
Yay!
add in an extra stress dice then to your next abilities.
You're rolling like me.
I forgot to roll 1 die. Oh, it's also a 1. So, but it was one of my regular dice. So I will get another stress. I'm at 4.
Cool. So roll me, because you've got a 1 on the stress dice, roll me a d6 and add your current level of stress. And then we'll see what
We
happens.
are at 8.
An 8. You start to tremble uncontrollably as you try to jab the adrenaline into Chaplin, who is your friend. Someone you actually like and can confide in, and you have seen this horrible thing happen to them. You are now so scared by what you have seen that any rolls based on agility you make will be at -2 because you are shitting bricks
Fuck.
until you
Awesome.
can stop panicking. To remove panic, Let's see where we go. Relieving. You've got to basically relieve stress. So another character comes to your aid and makes a command roll, or you are broken, or one turn passes. So when you leave the martial center, unless something else bad happens, you will be less panicky. But for the moment, you're at -2 for agility.
Great.
So you trying to stab Chaplin with the adrenaline stick and just missing at the moment.
Can I go over to him then, and I just sort of lean in, like hold, like if he's like shaking a bit, like sort of steady his hand. I just say, "Keep it the fuck together." Just let him go.
Do you notice the blood pouring out of Silva's shoulder?
Is that a rolling situation, or?
I was asking Sergeant Mason. Do you, as Sergeant Mason, as Silva comes over to you and says, "Keep it to fuck together," do you see the blood, and how does that affect you? Knowing that she too has now been touched by one of these things.
I'm sure it's fine.
I am sure it is fine. I don't know. I am in Frightland right now. I don't think I would make any connections right at this moment.
Okay.
Just as this is all going on, Sergeant Iona,
Mm.
while you were also looking at your eBay item,
Yeah, I've just logged out.
yeah, and you've won this and you've made your payment for your wonderful surfboard, and you're just now really hoping to get back and take that holiday. You remember seeing on their information about the San Rocco Medical Facility and how that generally reported into the Marshall Center quite regularly, but it's stopped recently. But you are aware that not too far from where you are at the moment, I don't think. Let me just have a quick look at the map. That's not that one. It's on one of these. This map is on the maps, the world maps PDF.
World map.
You're in the Marshall Station. Yeah, so maybe a 20-25 minute ride in your APC from where you are is the San Rocco Medical Facility. You don't currently have enough with you to fix Chaplin, and Chaplin is the only one who can fix Silva.
Well, let's blooming get down the doctors then. Silva? Captain? Should we get you to the doctors?
Well, we did. Again, remembering from last session, David, there was a ping at the doctors as well.
The thing was that they didn't call in for several hours.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, it's reported no deaths and no new patients this afternoon. And
Everyone's
they've actually
busy.
stopped reporting in. But also you are aware that there has been a storm front coming in and it is really fucking blizzardy out there, and that sometimes causes glitches. As Chaplin is very much aware, it's really cold out there and it's easy to get lost. But Chaplin's asleep at the moment, so.
If we can move him, let's go. We won't spend too much time here.
I'm not asleep, I'm just installing updates.
Would you like to install current updates?
I'm upgrading to Chaplin 11.
2 hours till install. Restarts may occur.
Did we back up all our pictures before he went in there?
Ooh.
Is he going to need a new adapter?
Yeah, it's USB 7.2 XYZQ
C. Yeah.
Space USB.
space USB. Yeah.
Sub.
Can I make any wisecracks now? Chill us all out.
You can
Type
make
5 on holes in floors.
I will let you have some time to wisecrack with your whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called now.
Banter, isn't it?
Banter, isn't it? How does banter?
Yeah.
How banter works now.
Billy Bants.
I guess before we go, I would instruct the marshal to lock down that whole area and like beyond, obviously be on the lookout and just describe that creature to them, and have, I don't know if they have decontamination people or anything like that to clear out that thing, or have it tested or something like that, because they need to be on their guard, because whatever that thing was, it didn't stop. And it killed one. Well, it didn't kill. It wounded heavily one of our friends.
And that, can I sort of make a crack about probably going to need to get a plaster in as well with that hole?
Yes.
And then that chills everyone out, and we all laugh. How we laugh!
Yeah,
Including
everybody
the
can
xenomorph.
remove.
It's laughing twice.
No.
The two versions of laughter allow you to relieve 2 levels of stress, except for the chaplain who can't hear the bants. He's missing out on all of these amazing jokes that I'm going to let Sergeant Iona actually run through a few of them before we take a break. So if
You
Sergeant
type
Iona, if
5.
you would like to give us your bants before we take a few minutes break.
I haven't got any
you on the spot
prepared
now.
material on alien blood, unfortunately. There were some very funny jokes in the chat about it.
Any jokes about sleeping people?
No, I've been trying to think of some sort of pun on a 99 type, because he's made of milk and he's frozen, so he's become ice cream. And I'm trying to get all these bits together to make a joke, but I haven't really got anything apart from he's like a banana split open.
And with that,
He's
on the
not covered
break-
him. I've not covered myself in Knickerbocker glory there.
There we go.
There we go.
We
No
saw
one
the
brought
work.
magic ice.
Yeah.
There's an argument in the chat that says that I'm not unconscious. I'm just paralysed due to the venom, but I am aware of my surroundings.
I got completely aware of Mason stabbing you.
Let me
I don't know what's worse, being aware of that or being aware of the banter.
I'm sure he's fine. No, he's definitely unconscious.
So when the really bad joke comes out and Chapman just it's so bad, just twitches.
Eye roll, yeah.
I think you are technically unconscious. Let me just check that. I think it says technically. Oh no, it says. Yeah, it says you fall unconscious. So you are unconscious. You cannot hear this.
You've been mercifully saved.
I should lose some stress dice just for that. Then.
Have a nice little nap.
Nap, yeah.
Right, cool. So what we will do is we'll take 5-10 minute comfort break. Remove ourselves from the stress of a rather entertaining combat situation and get back into telling a story, maybe. So everyone in the chat, we will be back in 5-10 minutes or so. So there'll be a little kind of video playing while we're not here, while everyone can go get themselves a drink, go to the loo, get themselves some snacks or whatever, and we should be back soon. See you all soon. Bye. And we're back. Chaplin is taking a rest at the moment, so is not on screen, but can hear us.
I'm still here.
Ah! It's like there's two Toms, bodiless voices in the void. They're multiplying. I'm not sure.
It's very confusing in here.
Yeah. Excellent.
You would assume the void is a very big space. Turns out it's quite cramped.
Quite small, really.
Yeah, it's all those people staring into it and screaming.
Yeah.
So right, cool. So you've had your little bit of a laugh and a little bit of joke and pokery with the android going, yeah, we don't know how to fix this. We should probably go and see people who know how these things work.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are leaving and about to walk out of the Marshall station, you hear a scream coming from, let me find the map, whereabouts it would be compared to where you are. So it's the interrogation room. So you've kind of put Chaplin on a pen. You hear this screaming going, that wasn't one of those fucking things, was it? Let me the fuck out of here. I want to be gone. I do not want one of those things near me. Kind of hysterical screaming of panic.
From the interview room.
From the interrogation room.
Sorry. Slightly more aggressive than I realised. Okay.
Which is next to the viewing room, which is interesting.
Well, we already fucked up the desks. How about getting us some answers from people who aren't exploding?
It is quite clear that the scream's like, I do not want one of those things near me. That sounds like one of those things. It comes from the chest. Do not want this thing. It sounds like they might maybe are aware of something.
They know something.
Wonderful.
Right.
I hand over Chaplin to Zim and then turn around and say, let's get us some answers.
Indeed.
And
head over to the interrogation room.
As you head over to that room, you get there and you open the first door, and then on the right is the other door, and in there is a little window where you can look into it. There is a guy hammering onto the door, trying to get out, screaming, I do not want to be trapped in here with one of those things. He's clutching his chest in pain as well.
What's he look like?
Yeah, do we recognise him?
That is a very good question. Let me find an image of him for myself. It would be in that deck. I don't know. There are so many things that we can do and look at in this.
It's lovely if we're all in person.
It would be so much cooler if we were all in person. This is not you, not that. I don't actually have a picture of this person. That's really interesting.
But we can
This
see they're
is-
clutching their chest in a manner of... Does it look like they're in pain, or is it just they're doing it for dramatic effect?
Are they like a wealthy dowager clutching a
Yeah,
pearl?
yeah.
They're
Clutching the
panicking.
pearls.
It's like maybe there's a pain or something going on in their chest, and they're gripping it.
Did we have a proper look at Reese's body, by the way? Did we get a decent
No,
goop?
no, unfortunately, we got
We
interrupted.
just assumed he was dead because he didn't get woken up by an alien getting popped
David, remind
next to
me
him.
if not. I think you said there was blood everywhere,
There was
and the body. He was turned away.
He was turned away from you, and there was blood on the wall and under the bed.
Yeah.
But there was
So-
nothing. There was no blood on him that you could see.
Probably on the other side of it. If this guy bashing on the door and stuff, is there like a intercom button?
Oh, you could talk to them
that
through the
room.
door. Yeah.
All right.
They definitely look stressed. They were kind of a big Russian shaved head kind of guy. Looks like the muscle of some gang people.
Okay, so they're not short and balding
No,
or have long hair.
no.
Okay, they're not on my list.
You have a list?
I've got a list of 2 people to look out for. Yes, one of them's short and balding, and the other one's got long hair.
Yeah, those are from the previous session. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not ones that James has made up. they are real to this game.
Yeah, they're from the story. I think the Joybot told us about them.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Joybot.
Or the manager. Thingy 2. Fiona 2 or something.
It was not
No.
Fiona 2. That's
Fiona
fine.
Say
2.
2. Oh no, this is the short and balding one. Sorry, yes, this is the short and balding one.
Oh, this is a
Ah.
short.
I'd sort of peer down the thing. Yeah, he's quite short, isn't he?
Do you remember his name?
Nah.
Yes,
Ivan.
Shrimp, the alien is short and balding.
Ivan Steck.
Ivan Stolz.
Can't read my own writing. What?
This is why
Yeah.
I do everything now on the computer, because my handwriting is dreadful. Yeah, this is Ivan.
Ivan. So if he's pounding on the door, I'll be like, Mr. Ivan, I'm glad we could finally meet. We've been looking for you. I'm not opening the door at all, because I assume I'm assuming it's like two-way glass, so you can't
It's
see
a two-way
him.
glass, yeah, and it's an interrogation room. It's like, he's not going to get out if he can't.
No.
So, what the fuck do you want? Who are you?
That's none of your business, sir. What do you know of these creatures? You seem so desperate. Sorry. She's doing that.
Covering up my name badge. That's who we are. You're like, none of your business. Oh.
Don't
tell them your name, Pike.
is written across your chest here.
Yeah.
Not your
Actual.
business.
What do you know about these creatures?
He kind of clutches his chest a little bit and goes, give me some water and I'll tell you everything.
I feel like you're going to tell us everything before we give you anything, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Stell.
Estelle.
Estelle.
Is it Stell? Ivan Stell? Steele?
Estelle?
Stoll.
Stoll. Mr. Stoll.
Make me a manipulation roll, please, Captain Silva.
Really? Manipulation, okay. So, question, sorry. Has the stress levels gone down at this point?
By 2, yes.
Try 2, so I've still got 2, that's fine. All right, so this manipulation, so I've got rolling 6 plus 2 stress. Okay. So we'll split this up. So do the non-stress dice first. Okay, that's 2 successes. And then stress dice, no successes and no ones. So
Okay, cool.
2 successes.
Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. Well, I'll tell you what I know.
Yeah,
one of
to
your-
do with this, let's.
Yes.
We
Keep
haven't
it
got all
short.
day, mate.
Yeah.
One of your fucking friends came to us. Sergeant, fuck, what was her name? Something fucking foreign, I don't know. Something, sounds like they're from the UPP. Fucking
Space
Wojciech,
Force.
that's the one, Wojciech. Sergeant Wojciech. She
Wojciech.
came to us saying she was not well and she wanted escape. She wanted out of here and she wanted to kind of join the UPP and get away from you fuckers. So yeah, she said she had like more than just stolen intelligence. So that you lot were fucking stealing bioweapons and shit. And she was part of it. So yeah, we took her in, and I don't know where they've taken her, but possibly down to the old base down at the refinery. But yeah, she did not look fucking well. She was like sweating and pasty and gripping her chest. It's like she told us about this fucking thing that burst out of her chest and it's like, oh, stories, nightmares. Do not want to go down there. That wasn't one of those fucking things, was it? And he's kind of scratching his chest as he's saying this.
Who took her down there? What are you talking about?
Fucking Bottas took her. Fucking, he said, yeah, he said he'd help her and then get her off world and get her into the UPP. Fuck you lot. But I just want out of there. I want off this fucking rock. I want to get home. Not get home. I want to get out of this place. I want to start a new life. Just get me off this fucking frozen lump. Fucking oil's gone funny as well. There's no fucking money here. There's nothing else for me here. I just want to be fucking out of here. Bottas can go fuck himself. Content warning to everybody. I swear a lot.
This shortboarding
Not
man
for
is
children.
also a potty mouth. Noting that down. Okay. Is that everything you know then?
Yeah. There was some muttering about a handover, but I didn't get quite as much information. Something about a UPP, old refinery handover. I don't know, something like that.
When was she taken?
Oh, it was last night. Fucking last night. She wasn't taken. She fucking came over to us happily. Wasn't taken. She wanted out. You lot weren't treating her right. You fucking lot did this to her. You put this thing in her. And he coughs
incredibly helpful.
and scratches his
Captain
chest and
Silva.
kind of
Captain
gets tight a
Silva.
little bit.
Captain
Yes.
Silva.
Yes.
This potty mouth seems to have a real. He keeps saying about stuff popping out of chests.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, he's scratching his own chest quite a lot.
Yeah, it seems to suffer from eczema. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think either he needs to change, his to maybe a non-bio,
Yeah.
or maybe some sort of emollient, or should we find out if someone put something in him? I imagine, though, prepare yourself, he will swear in his answer.
And what about you, sir? How are you feeling? Well? Not well? Talk you through the door, obviously.
I don't like small rooms. They make me feel uncomfortable. It's like fucking just want to get out of here. Want to get back out.
What are you being held here for?
That's a good question.
What am I not being held here for? That's more the question you want to be asking.
What are you not being held here for?
Being a nice person. Being your mother.
Thank you. You've been incredibly helpful. And I turn and I go back to Mason. I go, we need to sort out Chaplain. Let's go to the Chaplain and then we'll go to the base.
Wait. You can't just leave me here.
Oh, I think you're fine. You're a nice guy. So I think you'll be fine.
Someone get him some water. See ya.
Fuck the UA.
Slam door.
And you just
Try and get
hear
Chaplain back online.
abuse coming through the door about fuck the US. Whatever the acronym is for you lot, because it's about 7 letters long.
So, what do you reckon? Is he a security problem?
Were you there listening to this, Mason? Were you there with them, or were you dealing with Chaplain?
Because he handed off Chaplain to
Zim.
and then I assume all three of us have gone back to quickly do this scene.
Yes.
And then I'm just like, right, back in the truck.
So how does Mason feel about seeing this person clutching their chest, sweating, and not feeling very comfortable about being in this small room, enclosed space?
Unsure. After being calmed down a little bit, I recognize I can't just shoot everybody. That's not good behavior. On the other hand, we would risk everybody else here.
Our priority is to find our missing agent. To do that, we need to fix Chaplain. Those are our two priorities.
With all due respect, Captain, our responsibility at this point has become to survive. I've seen something similar happen. And as far as I know, I am the only person who made it out of there. And I'm not talking like a room or a house. I'm talking of a city.
You've seen these things before?
Yes.
So what, do they live in people's chests or something?
Until they are big enough, I guess. There seem to be two stages, like one stage that infects a person, like a parasite, and it grows, and then you see what happened over there, and they just getting bigger.
So come out your chest and then they grow into that thing that I destroyed really
Yes. Coolly. And seemingly without any further food.
Oof. Right. So are you saying that old Ivan has got one in him, you reckon?
I'm not sure. It might be a nervous reaction. I mean, usually I would leave such judgments to Chaplin.
Is he infected now?
I don't know. I don't know how this works.
It reached into his chest.
Yeah. He's a synthetic, so he just might be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look Mason straight in the eyes, and I'll say, do you think, can you guarantee this person is a risk? Yes or no?
I can't.
Then in that case, we leave it. Our priority is to go find our missing Marine.
Just as a quick pointer as well, to Captain Silva, this person has basically told you lot that they don't like you and they want to basically work for the UPP, who are your sworn enemies and the ones you were meant to go and fight in the war. They are an insurgent.
Can we just gas that room or something?
We have no jurisdiction here, unfortunately.
Could we get them to ask them?
But
pop a grenade in through the little hatch.
Gentlemen, currently, this person is here. We will deal with them later. Frankly, one of the team is down right now. Someone we need. The only person that could heal us. Frankly, I do not want to be a person down at this. Whatever that creature was, took him out, could take any of us out.
It was pretty tough.
It could also take out this whole station filled with bureaucrats.
Ups and downs.
Don't mind the loss of bureaucrats. We can just get rid of those.
So, are we going to the doctor's then?
Yes.
Come, right. I'll drive. Bagsy drive.
So you're going to head towards the San Rocco Medical Facility.
If that's the place where we will find stuff to help us fix Chaplin, that is the place I will command us to go. And I will get everyone in, and I will look at Mason to get in to the car.
I will talk to the marshal very briefly and tell them that
you have 2 minutes, otherwise we leave without you.
I will tell them that this person might have been infected in a similar way to the one we discovered in the cells, and they should not, under any circumstances, open this door and have steady video surveillance on this woman.
Mm. Yes, he goes. The marshal's like, what? That person could have one of those fucking things in it. Right, fucking let me deal with this, and just storms off. You see him go to the armory.
This is not my jurisdiction. And I follow my captain to the letter.
Iona's just like, burr, 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 burr.
Yeah. Come on.
Come the fuck on. We're going shopping.
Cool. As you head out and back into the APC, you get back in, and you have the discussion with your other Marines who are around, explaining everything that's going on, and Dante relays this back to headquarters. As you are doing this, you kind of notice a little bit of smoke and an alarm kicking off as you are driving away. It kind of sounds like a fire alarm, and it's coming from the direction of the marshal's office. And you realise that obviously you had not picked up a certain item that the warrant officer had left behind.
Well, they've got to deal with that. We dealt with the bigger problem, quite frankly.
Probably nothing.
But also, as you drop, as Dante is delivering this message, you notice Dante is not looking particularly well. Either. They're like really starting to complain about a bad back. Let me just find it.
He hasn't been at my pot noodle stash, has he?
Probably been at your pot noodle and not cooked it properly.
He's had a Bombay bad boy. Idiot. Those are mine.
I've lost my notes. I've got so many things open at the moment. I have all different rules all
Which
over
one's
the place.
Dante?
The first one.
Oh.
No, Dante is one of your friends who is with you. Is one of the player characters that you might be able to take.
Don't hurt them. We need them.
Yeah, Dante is basically just complaining about feeling slightly ill and has a bad sore back, but he's starting to look ill now. They're not looking particularly happy, shall we say.
Sat in a car all this time, so...
You've just basically, abandoned some of your friends and let them just do nothing.
It's like, well, we'll need them for this next part. I think we should just bring them all with us for this one. All right. If we pull up to the medical center, I will brief the team and saying, essentially, we need everyone with us. At this point, we do, obviously explaining what had happened. What we can only be described that Iona was the only person that was able to take it down with full force, and even then, that took a few goes. So we need everyone on alert. Do we need to? Sidebar: should we leave one person here with the car, or should we just take everyone with us?
I always think it's good to leave someone in the car.
Okay.
As you, sorry, I was just trying to find something in there. As you have this message, and Dante has passed this message across back to Fort Nebraska, a major shouty boy who told you to go off and do this. Just as you get to the San Roque medical facility, you also get orders that you need to find the insurgencies and stop the handover of Wojciech to the UPP. And if it is at the old refinery, you should be looking at trying to stop this handover. You cannot let one of the Marines get into the hands of the UPP.
Our captain's bleeding out.
Not about me, it's about making sure Chaplain's okay. I'm fine. Mason, do you know exactly what you would need to fix Chaplain?
Adrenaline. And, well, I think the complications are with the electricity. I think I understand what I need to do. I'd rather not go in there alone.
I wasn't saying that. I was more saying if you know where we can get it, whether it's a locker, if it's past reception or anything like that, we make a beeline there. Nothing stops us. Get it, get out. Fix Chaplin on the way there.
I think emergency room would just be perfect, right?
Cool. I'll take us to ER. Space ER.
Spacer.
Spacer.
As you get to and you pull up to the Sunroka medical facility, you notice the lights are on, but they're flashing as if there's maybe a slight problem with the electrics. And in this kind of weather, it's a little bit odd, but it doesn't seem overtly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll stay in the car then. We're going to leave one person in the car, and it may as well be the driver, because then you can just shove in, get your stuff, shum back in, boom, we're off.
Okay, if you're
Cool.
sure. All
Cool,
right.
cool. No, I'm happy to. More than if you.
Go, Mason.
I'm just thinking, if just as an idea, let's just test this out as an idea for the group. If you are looking for this idea of Sergeant Iona sitting in the car, who's one of our major player characters at the moment, James, would you want to maybe quickly grab one of the other characters and take one of those in with you, so you're not just kind of sat there?
Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise you
and
just
same-
sat with
same with,
not doing anything.
Same with Mark. Would you like to grab one of the characters?
Yeah.
Before while you're getting fixed.
Before I Sam Beckett quantum leap out, though, Iona does just pull his pistol out ready and puts on some slightly soothing classical music.
What soothing
Vivaldi.
classical music is it now? Are we looking at like Black
Astley. No, Astley.
Spasley.
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
All right.
we have Dante, we have Hammer, and we have Zim. I'm not going to give you their kind of underarching goal thing, because this is just a quick thing to run in and run out, just so you're not sat there waiting.
Yeah.
I'll be Hammer. Menacing.
Do you have an arm as well?
Yeah, I've got a menacing toothpick.
Arm and Hammer.
What about you, Mark?
I'll take Dante, so we've got another female character in the group.
You've got your bad back though. Oh no.
Dante does have a bad back and a slight itch.
She's got sciatica.
Dante's rival is Chaplin as well, which is quite amusing.
Cool.
And
So
if Hammer's going, Hammer's your buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I hate Hammer.
What we'll do is
we
we'll
live
leave
there.
Zim to protect Sergeant Iona, because Zim fucking hates all of you and just doesn't
Yeah,
give a
he's
shit
pissed
about
off
fixing
no-
Chaplin.
And then none of us need to pronounce his name.
Yeah. Can we have Zim to be the first one to die, please?
No.
No, he didn't have any stress so far.
No, they've all got the same amount of stress as you, just for convenience sake.
No!
I'm sure you guys have mentioned this before, but in Zim's bio, it does say people annoy you. They never pronounce your name right. That's hilarious. I never saw that before. Anyway.
Cool. Right. So we now have everybody back in the group.
Yep.
Well, that's one of the wonderful things about this kind of the way that these cinematic scenarios are written, is you can jump in and jump out with other players and things, so it doesn't always have too much downtime for people. So cool. So you all, I'm guessing you all loading up.
Yeah.
What are you all loading up with? What are you going to take into this facility?
Just everything. I take my grenade launcher. I expect the worst.
Shall we say goodbye to the hospital now?
Yes.
What's X-Stim, by the way?
X-Stim.
Yeah.
Is that a thing that you've got?
I've got 4 X-Stim syringes.
Ooh, let's have a look.
Is that space heroin? Oh, I must take them regularly or my stress level increases.
Yeah, it's basically space coke then. And we're talking
Cool.
about like, what was beeping there? Okay. We're talking about like the drink Coca-Cola, obviously, for all those young people who are watching this. Nothing that you might have bad things to do with.
I would also just point out at this point, just for later, that part of Dante's character is that because of the artificial spinal synaptic relay that Dante has, every time the stress level increases, there's a 1 in 6 chance that she'll involuntarily discharge her weapon.
Your back is that bad?
Yes.
Whoa.
Actually, hang on a minute, Mark. I'm going to send you
something like
something. Just so.
Thank God I don't have an extra thing. I would have been playing this all wrong.
Where are you on here? So I'm just going to send you something, Mark. This
Okay.
is.
Oh, I've got talents as well.
If I can find it.
I can't remember my character sheet, guys. So for those playing at home, I have field commander, so I can give commands as a fast action instead of a slow action. This means I could give orders twice in the same round, or pass the limit. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going, and you're the toughest badass around. You can push any skill roll based on strength twice.
I thought I was the baddest ass around.
Clearly not.
Now
Now that I've read my character sheet, it's now defaulted back to me.
I don't know. I think Hammer might have an issue with that. But yes, did you? I'm guessing you've just seen that, Mark. Yeah.
I've just sent you a reply.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely just that. There's nothing
Yeah.
else at all wrong with
No, it's fine.
Kill them.
So cool. So everyone is just kind of picking up their weapons and going to make a break for it into the San Rocco Medical
Yep.
Facility.
That's it. That's where we're going.
So you run in, the doors open. This is on the handout, page 3. Lobby is like the bottom. Is on the bottom. And you run in and you run through the entrance into the lobby, which is deserted. There's nobody there.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
The desk is. You can see the screen. The monitors are on. The screens are on. And you can hear a beeping of a comm system, and it's beeping angrily as if many people are trying to get through. But there is nobody there. You can see off to the. Let me get the right one up. You can see 2 corridors leading away. One which is behind the front desk, and one which is to the right hand side of the front desk as well.
Some restrooms there as well, by the looks of it, just in case anybody needs to take a break.
I'm all right.
You went before we came.
Oh, yeah, I went before we came out.
Only one person's been running around in the cold too much that might need to go, but they're unconscious, so.
Yeah.
Would there be a map up in there so we could have a look, or have we got maps?
I will say you have maps of these key facilities available to you. So the map that is on the screen on page 3 is available to you.
Okay. There's medical stores straight down here. I'm going to go get the stuff. What do we need? What does it look like?
We need him in there for a few seconds.
We're taking him in. I thought we were just getting the getting the medicine and then getting out again.
He needs to be in then. All right, bring him in.
Oh,
You taking them to the surgical bays or the morgue?
Yes.
past the morgue, down the end of the thing, medical stores at the end of the corridor.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see that.
Then if it don't work, we could drop him off at the morgue.
I know it's not been going well, but we don't need the morgue just yet. It's handy to know where it is for later, but not yet.
Right, let's hustle.
As you start to hustle down there, one of whoever it is dragging the unconscious chaplain with you. Chaplain's really heavy.
I would help. Like as captain, I feel it my place to help where needed to.
Dante
shoulders.
Dante wouldn't be helping.
Yeah.
Dante's
No.
like, no, my back. Sorry, I twinged my back. You know.
Perfect excuse.
I'd insist then Dante and Hammer like be lookouts with guns and stuff.
Yes, this sounds about right, and I would carry.
Yep, and I'd help Mason.
Yeah, Chaplin feels really heavy. It's like it carrying an inert body that is not doing anything is hard work anyway. But this is an android. It's a synth. It feels even more heavy. It's like trying to carry a machine that doesn't want to be carried. And it is slowing you down. And as you kind of head down the corridor towards what you would recognize as the surgical bays and the storage rooms, you do see a young man kind of sat looking around, just confused and frazzled and worn out, like really dark bags under his eyes, like he's not slept for a long time. His lab coat is hanging off him. He just looks absolutely ruined and shattered and just tired, and just kind of sat there staring blankly at the wall.
Sat where? Sorry, is it on the floor or
on the
a
floor
table?
in the corridor? Yeah.
Okay. Hey, get up. Where is everyone?
What? Who are you? What? Oh,
We
God,
need assistance.
fuck.
Do you have? Can you help us?
Yes, I'm sure. What is it you need?
50 cc's of adrenaline. Start.
Yeah. Just go see Oh, I would say go see. No, Dr. Litvin is still around, but they're still seeing someone who was brought in last night.
Where's the stores?
Your stores are down there. Yeah.
You're coming with us and showing us what adrenaline looks like.
Why do you need the adrenaline? What's going on?
Our friend was attacked.
You look like you could use some help as well.
I'm fine.
We can't. Is your friend the synth, the android? We can't fix those here. We
Just
don't have
give
the
us the
facilities for
adrenaline.
that unless you guys know what to do.
We know what
Yeah.
to do. Just show us where you have the adrenaline.
Yeah. Okay. If you just head to the examination bays. Use one of the bays in there. 4 is taken, so I wouldn't use that one. But yeah, you can quite happily use any of the other ones. Go ahead. Is there any? Why? What happened?
I'll take this moment to pause, and I'll be like, "What happened to you, sir?"
Fucking everybody left, didn't they? I'm just like, there's like 3 of us here. There's me and Dr. Livin and one other orderly's around somewhere. But it's just the 3 of us, and Livin's having to deal with that fucking drunk that came in yesterday and last night, and it's just he's been trapped in that examination room all night, and it's like some of the noises coming from there are horrendous.
What drunk?
I don't know, just some big dude came in, like did not look well at all, and was just completely out of it. Like they'd been in a fight or something, complaining about chest pains or something. I don't know. Dr. Litvin's been looking after them. I'm just kind of trying to deal with shit now. Get this
You
place
think that's
running.
Carvello?
How long's their hair?
And I'm just trying to.
Tell us.
They're like marine cut, like you
How
guys.
long?
Look like not long hair. It's just like marine cut. Did you say Carvello?
Carvello. I bet it's Carvello.
Yeah.
Yeah. That rings a bell, and that may have. They were with someone else as well. What was it?
Woman?
Yeah, a woman, maybe Wojciech, maybe, but they
Wojciech.
left. They didn't want anything to do with it.
So I looked to the others, and I'll say to Dante and Hammer, I was like, "Check it out. Don't enter the room. Ceiling first. We'll start to sort Chaplin out. Go."
Right.
Go down, and I muttered to Dante, I can't believe I clapped every Thursday for this.
For those of you who are not English,
I know,
You won't
poor
get
Tom.
oh, the joys.
Tom has enough English friends to
To
know
understand.
the reference.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, Brilliant. So you're heading towards the examination and surgical bays.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been briefed about the whole chest
We
exploding.
would have on the drive over
stuff.
explained
Yeah, so
everything that happened, and that's
We're
why I'm
getting
saying
our
be
gun.
careful.
I'm getting my gun ready.
Yeah.
Safety's off.
Yeah.
Just trying to find out where this is.
Yeah, Dante kind of weighs up for a moment whether or not to turn the safety off, but then does.
Ooh, shit.
As
With a
you
gaming
head-
reference, it's a fast action to turn the safety on or off.
Yes. You'll be. We
May not be time.
we might do that when we get to that point, but we'll see. As you head towards the surgical bays, most of them are inactive, except Bay 4, which has a light on. The door is closed, and as you walk past all the other ones, you see a very surgical steel-looking room with that bright white, or what you'd imagine would be bright, clear white medical image, but the lights are off, so you can't really see. You can see some computer screens in there, examination tables, and an auto doc, which would be able to do basics of medicine. But Bay 4 is, the door is closed, but you can see a bright, almost daylight like lamp shining through the window. So what do you want to do? The other 4 bays appear. The other 3 bays, or 4 bays, or however many bays are left, are open. Lost my maps. I keep clicking on the wrong ones. The other 3 bays are open.
Don't forget what Captain Silva said. Check the ceiling.
There is nothing untoward that you can see at the moment.
Bastard is hiding in the ceiling.
Is the ceiling?
Oh no, it's not on the ceilings anymore. We've reached the part where it is in the air, in the ventilation shafts.
Okay. So we're just... Dante, you want to get the door on this one? I'll stand here with my big gun, looking menacing.
That'll help.
Which room are you going to?
4.
Bay 4.
That's where our target is.
So I'd go careful because I saw this movie once.
What are we
Yeah,
going
but
to do
like
if
a
he's got
sing-song
chest
in it.
pains?
Good night, my baby. Good night, my sweetheart. They had the special. It was a problem.
If he's got chest pains, we're just going to kill him, right?
I think that's the plan, isn't it?
Okay. Would you just sort of blow him up with your grenade now?
I don't know. I think the captain might be annoyed.
Are you going to look
Where's the
into the
knife?
room before, or are you just going to...
Oh yeah, we're looking into the room,
So as you look through
including the ceiling.
As you look into Bay 4, on the auto dock table, there is a man in a hospital gown, appears to be sedated. This is who you recognise as Private First Class Carvalho, and there is a doctor examining them. The doctor has yet to notice you, unless you want to try the door.
Tap on the glass.
Viewing room is the viewing room, isn't it?
Hmm.
Tap on it with the gun, though.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
This is why we didn't bring them for the previous 2 sessions, by the way, because it's always macho. Get nothing done.
As you kind of tap on the window, the doctor kind of like, what the turns around and looks at you and sees you. He's like, no, stay away. I'm trying to save this man. This is an emergency. And he just turns around and ignores you and carries on going back to Carvalho. What you also notice is on the table next to the auto dock is Carvalho's uniform or clothing and his pulse rifle, which would be a USCM issue pulse rifle.
Tap on the glass again. He's ours.
The doctor just turns around and looks at you, goes, no, reaches for the pulse rifle. No, stay away. I'm trying to save this man's life. This man's life is in danger. Stay away.
Is he going to try and cut it out?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He just thinks it's like, a bit of a cold or something, probably.
Should we kill them both then?
I think the captain will be pissed.
Captain's always pissed. Mason gets to kill people.
Mason's got issues. Itchy trigger finger, Mason.
I don't like him.
Shoots first, asks questions later, and the questions aren't that good.
Fucking hell.
Questions like,
why did I shoot that gun?
Why did I shoot him? Why do I keep shooting people all the time?
What's wrong with
question. Stupid question.
Why do I keep asking all these questions?
Real kitchen sink drama. That's what we came for. Not this alien bullshit.
I think
the alien is just the subtext to this family argument about going on holiday back to Hawaii and people just having these arguments about who gets to shoot who first.
Pretty Mason always gets to shoot first.
Mason.
Tell you what, I'll train my pulse rifle on what's his name?
Cavallo.
Him.
Yeah.
First sign he looks like he's breathing a bit heavy. Blow him away.
Aim for the chest. Tap on the window again.
The guy's he's kind of like holding the pulse rifle out by one hand.
Whoa.
Kind of doesn't really look like he knows what he's doing, but he's also trying to do these tests on Carvalho. But kind of quickly glancing back every now and then. But he really does not look like he knows what he's doing with the pulse rifle.
I'm an army man. He's pointing a gun at me. I'm going to shoot him.
Would you like?
If you shoot him, I'll tell the captain that he sneezed and you were concerned.
Right. I'll shoot the doctor first.
I was going to say, would you like to make an observation check before this? But I've just looked at Hammer's observation, so you can try.
He hasn't got his glasses on. He's left them in the truck.
Yeah, Carvalho is a one-trick pony. He doesn't like to do an empathy of 1. Yeah, I think
me.
Yeah, no. Hammer has an empathy of 1.
I was made in a vat to be a soldier.
Yeah. I think under the circumstances, he's being very patient.
Very patient. There's a doctor waving a gun at me. Can I shoot his arm off? That's holding a gun.
You can
try.
He's a doctor. He'll fix it.
We're looking through the glass, though, aren't we?
Yeah, but you don't know how secure that glass is.
Okay.
So you can try and shoot through the door if you want to.
Can I see that if he's got the safety on or not on the pulse rifle?
This is why I was going to make you make an observation check.
Yeah.
But
so if
I'm
we brought Mason,
I'm going to give because it's something you would be trained to know. I'm going to give you +2 to it.
Right.
If we brought Mason, he would have been dead by now.
So you've got no stress.
Yeah, I'm chill. How many? What do I get? What, 2?
You get 5 dice.
5. That's coincidence. I've got 5 dice.
Wish I was back in the fucking truck with my owner at this point.
You just hear like strange or like Simply Red.
Yeah.
And you hear Zim just banging their head against the side.
Right, I'm going to roll to see. No sixes. Can I peer in like off the glass and have another look for a stress?
Yeah. And you add the stress in.
Okay. Ooh. So another 5. No sixes. My stress dice is a 1. This guy's an absolute liability.
This guy is going to cause you some problems. So
This-
you're going to now make me a panic check. So roll me a d6 and add your 1 stress to
Oh
it.
no, you're panicking because you can't see.
And also add in another stress to your neck after this. So not this time. So d6
Fucking
plus
So
hell.
what do I roll?
a d6 and add your stress level to it.
2. So add 1, 3.
You're fine. You're really annoyed that the guy is just pointing this thing at you, and you're slightly worried that he might just let it loose in your face. But you're okay.
Dante's like, come on, Hammer, can we just get a move on? My back's fucking killing me.
We need that target. We need that victim. Target, I mean. We need him.
You're right the first time. Should we just go in there and take him?
Yes! That's what I've been saying all along.
Fine, says Dante and kicks the door down.
Make me a. Oh, what can we have for a kick in the door test?
Captain Silva will be so proud of us.
Make me
Show that Mason.
make me a close combat check.
Close combat, 5 plus 2, 7. And presumably Dante's got
Dante
one
will
stress.
have no stress. Oh
No,
no,
hang
Dante
on.
will have
Dante has one
one
stress
stress.
because of the
because of the thing. Yes.
spinal relay.
Yes.
So she might just shoot him by accident.
If she gets another stress, there's a chance. Right, I got 1 success in that roll. And a 5 on my stress dice. It's fine.
Cool. So you manage to kick the door in, which scares the shit out of the doctor, who drops the gun.
Idiot.
While this is going on, and you've got these two psychopaths speaking
Soldiers.
to a doctor.
Soldiers, thank you.
Psychopath soldiers.
Psychopath soldiers, yes.
What are Silver and Mason doing with the body of Chaplin?
Desperately trying to fix Chaplin as quickly as we can.
It seems we have a lot of time at our hands.
I'm rushing. I am super rushing because I know what it's like. I've given them a task, and I've realised this is possibly the worst mistake I've made so far. So,
Put us on
There was
negotiation.
no pot noodles involved. You've made the
Yeah.
mistake.
exactly. So, unless Mason has a preference for rooms, I think we'd go for like number 1. So
Yes,
diagonally
totally.
across. Yeah. Get Mason on the table, and I'll just assist. Not Mason. Chaplin on the table. I don't want
Yes.
Mason on the table.
Yes.
And assist Mason trying to put something into Chaplin so we can just reboot him.
So that's a whole different plot twist nearly there that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
So please just calm down for a second. And, Silva, please just take a step to the side. This would be great. Maybe you could just watch this monitor over there and tell me if anything interesting is happening to
Sure.
the circuits here, right?
All right, I can do that.
What we're going to do with this, we'll do another medical roll, but this is going to have a help from this.
Help.
You get +1 to your dice roll for helping. So you get an extra dice, basically, whoever does the medical aid roll.
I wouldn't.
So I'm guessing, Mason, you're still continuing to poke Chaplin? Yes, no?
Is that 1 1 and 2 successes? Great.
2 successes and a 1 on a stress die.
So it takes you a little bit of time to manage to cure and fix up Chaplin, which is good enough. That fits with what we're doing. But it is stressful because you don't know what you're doing. This is foreign or different equipment you're used to, and it's designed for biologicals, not synthetics. And so it does panic you. So please make me a D6 plus your panic level to see what happens with your panic. If I can find the panic shit again, I've lost it.
Do I get another fun stress dice for failing?
Yes, but for after you make this roll.
Okay. I'm at 7.
You rolled a 7. Your stress level and the stress levels of Captain Silva increase by 1 as you are just so panicky about how to fix your friend. You don't know whether it's going to work.
I think I start screaming halfway through that my previous Chaplin was so much easier to repair, and they made these so hard on purpose. And do you know, they expire after 2 years, just after warranty run out. And
Fucking. It's just like, okay, great.
Cool. So Chaplin, what we'll say is Chaplin will come back at the end of this scene. From the doctors, and we can go back to kind of picking characters up from then. But yeah, we have the wonderful world of Hammer and Dante. The Hammer and Dante show has started.
Would fucking watch that show.
70s detective, but with more guns.
Yeah.
And slower movement.
Blasting through boxes and doors and doctors.
And sciatica. Yeah, so as Dante kicks in the door, we're going to do it proper full on like Marine Army style. Dante kicks in the door, steps back, and Hammer walks in, gun aim, pointing directly at the doctor. I'm guessing you go screaming, "Put the weapon down! Put the weapon down!" And the doctor just basically goes, "Oh!" and drops the weapon. Luckily, the safety was on, and it doesn't start randomly firing as it gets dropped. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just really need to. They came in last night and they'd been kicked the crap out of, and their friend as well. And it's like before I could run the test, they'd run out the wall, run out the room and left. But this one was just unconscious, so I've managed to start completing some of the blood tests and things. But I've got some of the blood tests. It's like no, please don't hurt me. I'm just the doctor. I'm Dr. Litvin. I'm here as a doctor. Don't shoot me, please.
Doctor, shut up.
Okay.
What were the results of the blood test?
What are the results of the blood test?
Give Mother a second.
Oh, it sounds like it was very bad. DDE.
Yeah. There's in Wojciech, not me. In the one who left, their test came back a little bit earlier. There's some weird shit going on in that blood. I don't know. There's like unidentified things, like microorganisms are moving, and they were evolving and changing at an alarming rate, like quicker than anything I've ever seen in life, evolving.
And what about this one? Dante.
What about this one?
Slab.
Nothing, like just elevated white blood levels. Nothing unusual other than that. And that's just if maybe they've had a bit of a cold. And nothing strange about that. So they just seem fine.
Have you done any scans?
Scans.
Yeah, that's why they're still tied down to the slab. There's when he came in, he was begging for me to remove something from his chest, and well, you can have a look if you want.
Did you operate?
Just about to.
Hammer?
Yep.
I suggest you operate.
I can work this out. I don't have to. I can remove this thing without killing the host. I can remove it without killing your friend.
Can you kill the thing without us killing you?
I'm a doctor. I'm here to save life.
I'm a soldier. I'm here to kill stuff. I want this thing dead.
If I remove it, then you can kill it and we can save your friend.
Okay, then. How well do you operate with a gun on you?
Probably not very well.
Well, let's find out.
Okay, but I would rather you found that other one, because this one seems to be inert and not very dangerous, whereas that other one, there's like fucking weird venom sacs in the body of the person. There was none of this weird rappy alien creature thing. It's almost like they were becoming the alien. Like they're growing shit on them. This one is. We can sort this shit out.
I stopped listening at venom sacs. We need to take this one. This is our victim target.
We can put them in cryo sleep. But what do you want to do with them?
They're, what's the word, Dante?
Dead?
No, when you change sides in the army.
Traitor?
Traitor. They're traitor. We've got to take him in.
If you want to do that, then we'll need to get hold of the cryo sleep chambers on the that big fucking ship that you've got. You'll need to bring those down to make sure that they're stable and nothing bad happens.
Dante, can I just kill it?
To be honest, I'm getting a bit bored.
Whereabouts? I'll try and shoot it out of him. Tell me where it is and I'll shoot it out of him.
He just points towards the chest.
Are we doing this, Dante?
Do you know what, Hammer? Your choice.
I'll take the safety off again.
Has he got two safeties?
Yeah.
It's extra safe.
Captain Silva went around to all the crazy people putting extra safe buttons on it just to make sure.
Right. Stand back, doctor. This patient is about to get discharged.
But no! Just jumps in front just as you. Are you going to shoot him?
I'm going to shoot it right in the chest. Cavallio.
Cool.
Right where the monster is.
Make me a ranged attack +2 for aiming, because you're not exactly that far from it.
And wait, and the doctor has just jumped in front of him.
We'll see what happens with that one.
Ranged attacks 4.
Plus agility, which is 5, so you're 9.
Plus smart gun, which is 3.
So you're now on 12. +2 for aiming because you're really close.
That's 14.
Plus whatever your stress level is.
2. Okay.
16.
16.
Am I remembering this right as well? Are we Captain Silva's hand-picked expert crew?
Not Captain Silva, you're the
I definitely did not pick you for this mission.
Your major, whatever his name is, special crew.
Okay. So 14 goods and then 2 stress, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. First 5. 1 6. Second 5.
Yes,
second
Tom, it is not you who are
6.
getting people killed this time round.
A second 6, and then 4. A third 6, and then 2 for stress. A 1 and a 6.
So you got 4 successes.
And 1, that's not good, is
Okay,
it?
so yeah, okay, so
Backfired.
you get an extra stress because you rolled a 1 on the stress dice.
This
But
hammer really needs to take
You
some drugs.
point the gun straight at Carvalho, and the stories you've heard from Silva and from Mason,
Yep.
you just like, fuck this shit, and you just let rip.
Yeah, you just got to think to yourself, what would Mason do?
And so
Very jealous.
With this gun, that is 4 shots.
Yeah.
It does 3 damage each. So
12.
3, 6, 9, 12 damage to a unarmored person.
And the thing in
Yeah. Look at how much health you have.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, you have 10.
Oh, cool.
You've done 12 damage to somebody without
You've
armor.
obliterated this poor man.
You have literally blown a hole in this person's chest. You have killed the alien. The alien is very much no longer in existence.
Hey!
It does
Oh,
not
That's
exist.
my parade.
We're good, Hammer. We're good.
Yeah, and you've fixed any chest pains this person was ever going to have in the future.
Yeah.
And that's like tingling in the esophagus where things were tightening around there. That's gone as well. They look perfectly happy and relaxed and calm now, except this massive big fucking hole in their chest.
Downside, he doesn't have a future.
Yeah, downside is there's no. He's not going to get over that slight cold that he had.
He was a traitor with a monster inside him. Why is everyone crying? Come on, let's go.
Also, as this happened, the doctor tried to stop you, and you hit the doctor, and you managed to blow the doctor's arm off.
Left or
which
right?
was not the wisest of ideas, and you're now like, oh shit, Captain is going to fucking kill me. Please make me a panic roll. D6 plus 2.
Just Hammer.
Just hammer, yes.
We have like the
6 altogether.
6 altogether. Actually, you're fine. You were like, oh, fuck, Captain's going to kill me, fuck. But you calm it down just before you panic over the fact that you just...
Dante's like, Hammer, let's get story straight. Doctor picked up pulse rifle.
Mm-hmm. I shot
He
his arm
wanted
off.
to try and stop us. It backfired, blew his arm off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the
Silver will
most-
never know.
We are the most inept fucking Marines there's ever been.
And just as you, Silva and Mason, you have managed to get Chaplin on the mend, you hear the pulse rifle fire from Hammer. Just
Hammer time.
It's kind of that sets off your panic as well, which helps with your panic roll that you had earlier. And so, Silva, you've just heard pulse rifle fire.
If Mason is finishing up, I like get Chaplin out of here, and I go rush with my pulse rifle round. See this scene of devastation.
You know that conversation we were having last time about donuts?
Yeah.
Jam filled.
Yeah, this one's definitely a jam-filled donut.
So is the doctor still alive?
The doctor is unconscious.
Okay,
having
just making sure.
Lost an arm.
Yeah.
The guy you were talking to earlier just kind of staggers around the corner and looks in the room and is like, I'm not fixing that. And walks off.
Well, I dealt with a insurgent and an alien. It's a 2 for 1. So Bosham, I shot 2 people.
Yeah, bloody medal, Hammer. That's what you should get.
Yes.
What the fuck do you think you're playing at? This is fucking serious. You fucking injured a civilian. That is not the priority.
He's a doctor.
Collateral.
hearing this.
He was pointing a gun at us, and
True.
and it went off, and it blew his own arm off. Is that what we agreed, Dante?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't believe this. I can't fucking believe this. That doctor could have had his information. Who now is going to read the blood results?
We've got the blood results.
What did they say?
What need to find Wojciech.
Wojciech's in a bit of shit.
Right.
She's got blood. She's got venom.
Space testicles. Venom balls. Something
venom
like that.
balls in her blood. She's revolving at an unprecedented rate.
Is there like a file or something that has all this information in, David? Mother,
I think
I go over, pick up the folder that's probably got a blood splatter all of it, slip the gore off it, and I go, back in the van now.
Wipe it on Hammer's sleeve.
Just slap him in the face with it on the way out.
I take the file so that hopefully Chaplain, who's now been restarted, could read it and tell us more information.
Cool.
Now we don't have a doctor to translate if we have like an incubation period or any time to save people that have it. Even though Fiona knows they probably can't be saved, but
cool.
So that's just so I've got this right. So that's 2 of our comrades dead and 1 still on the capital. 3 of our comrades dead.
Yeah, remember Mason shot 1 in the head.
I wasn't there for that.
So... You weren't there for that.
3 insurgent traitors are dead.
Yeah, we're 3 for 0.
You've done really well at bringing these in alive.
Dead or alive? Don't give us the choice.
Dead or dead.
Right, and you've got 1 more who you've been told and ordered to pick up and stop the extraction from UPP, and you've now just discovered that person might be mildly dangerous. And
they sorry, because you did mention this. We got that radio broadcast on the way. Was that they're at the old refinery, or that's where the handoff? That's
where they think the extraction is going to happen. So you heard the conversation, like the bloke who was scratching his chest said the old refinery, but we'll deal with more of that, I think, next time, as we are now nearing 11 o'clock, so a 3-hour game, and I think that is quite a good place to leave it. You have murdered a few people,
but somehow still alive, but more of the NPCs are dying off.
Yes, you've. I'm not quite sure how you survived that. I think this involves me rolling dice, so that's how you've survived it. That alien, if I'd have rolled a 6, it literally just rips your head off. There's no other dice. If I roll a 6 on the random dice thing, it just picks you up and shoots that thing through your head that comes out of its mouth.
Well,
I hope Free League watch this, because I think we're representing their game very well.
I think so.
They'd be proud of us.
I think they should really be proud of the fact that we're really sticking to the storyline and the flow and the feel of the deep space horror, terrifying stuff.
I think we've got the horror down pat.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely the bants going on. The horror is definitely the bants.
Yeah. I think we've now created their next RPG, which is Dante and Hammer spin-off series. Adventures with
Dante and Hammer.
Dante and Hammer investigates.
And we should get t-shirts
with their guns.
Yeah.
We should get t-shirts printed.
Yes.
Comment in the chat or comment, connect. Let us know on Facebook and Twitter and wherever whether you want to see Dante and Hammer in space.
Space investigators.
You got your James. You got your friend who does that amazing fan art for Loremen.
Oh yeah.
Get a Dante and Hammer one go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to describe the scene, and you're just going to just draw out everything I say. Okay.
Yep.
So basically, we now need to
No
kill
question.
off Chaplin and Iona pretty quickly, so we can just have Dante and Hammer. Have
No, I
this
think
fight.
this is a one-off. We don't need to see these guys ever again.
We've not met Zim properly yet. He's just
And he's
loving the
grumpier
Simply
than
Red.
Hammer.
Maybe
Simply Red.
Maybe Zim is like a solo RPG that you play after this game, and it's like just sitting in the van,
Yeah.
reflective thoughts.
It's got nothing to do with the reason why he has no friends is because he never gets invited on missions.
Yeah. Zim's poetry corner. All they talk
Right. That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. We're still not through the first act of this yet.
Oh,
What?
We're coming to the end of it.
David.
We're coming to the close of it. But I think acts 2 and 3 do move a lot quicker than this. So
I think by the spring we should be getting there.
yeah. By
Probably.
2023 we'll be halfway through it, I think. So.
Yeah.
Right.
But yes, thank you very much to everybody for playing again. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to everybody who is in the chat. It was great to see quite an active chat going on and everybody interacting. So that was kind of cool. Thank you very much to everyone there. So what we'll do is we all sign off and we'll go the opposite way round this time. So if everybody wants to kind of say who you are, where people can find you, what you do, and all that kind of malarkey, that would be cool. So we'll start with our wonderful Dante Chaplin person, Mark. Who are you?
Yay, thank you. I am Mark, the creator and host of the Folklore Podcast. You can listen to all episodes of my podcast for absolute free on that web address over my shoulder. Or if you want to give me money, then you can buy my books on there too.
Books. Yes, buy the books.
Like that one there,
Oh, look at that. Physical copy.
an actual
Physical
book.
copy. Really good. I should have read this before I did one of my episodes because it's got a major section on sleep demons and stuff. So cool. Next up, we'll go around and we're now at Fiona.
Oh, hello everyone. When I'm not barely keeping myself together while surrounded by HR nightmares, I run the What Am I Rolling podcast, which is a twice monthly RPG one-shot podcast. We do lots of different systems. Vert is coming out tomorrow, part 1, which will be fun. And then I'm also doing, what's the one I'm editing just now? Oh, I'm doing another space one. So some people might have heard of Mars Colony, which is like a 2-person political one. We're doing the sequel to that, which is 39 Dark, which is
cool.
10 years after or something like that. And it's about political movements and stuff. Really good. We recorded it over a year ago and it's still relevant, which I absolutely love when you're editing it back. I also run the DM's Book Club, which is a weekly D&D podcast. So if you're like, these older RPG systems, they're not D20s and they don't involve dragons, well, guess what? I have a podcast for you. That's going well. Season 3 is out just now. It's slowly getting there. And I got signed to do some RPG stuff, which I can't talk about, but it's very exciting. So I'm doing really well. But you can find those all wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you very much.
Also, Vert is amazing. It's Cyberpunk Manchester. So I would definitely recommend that. I would definitely love someone to come on here who's read the rules and play, because I know the world but not read the rules. So if someone wants to come and run it for me, please let me know. That'd be cool. Then we next round, we are in the middle. We have our bodiless voice from the void, the great Tom Murr. So who are you and where do you come from?
I'm coming from the German part of the void. Also, I am hanging out on some Discords like Wobble Tales or Carrying Comfort Studios or Gehenna Gaming. There you can find me. And although I am right now not doing anything actively, I'm planning on something bigger that I'm very happy to announce as soon as it all comes together and I will back into telling a story. So, and I didn't kill anybody this adventure, and still people died.
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault.
No.
And on that note, we will go to the person whose fault it was, I feel.
Yeah, woohoo!
So our murderer for this session. So who are you, and why did you murder that person?
He was asking for it with a mild chest pain.
Your Honour.
Yeah. I'm James Shakeshaft from Loremen Podcast, which is a funny podcast about folklore. We've just done a Halloween live stream, which you can find on YouTube under youtube.com/Loremen Podcast. And that was a lot of fun. There was a bit of fancy dress, chilling tales, and some bits of laughing and joking and so on.
Woo.
And find the podcast wherever you find podcasts.
Oh yes. It's on the internet.
Yeah, that thing.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it does, but it's this big thing that is newfangled. In Google it, you'll work it out what it is.
It's going to be really big.
Yeah.
Something to do with meta and books of faces and things. I don't know.
It's like Spacey Bay, but less spacey.
Cryptocurrency. Okay.
Cool. And last but not least, I have been mother for the day, or the evening, I should say. The storyteller for Alien. I am David. I am the Drunken Storyteller. I also have a folklore podcast where I used to get drunk and tell folklore tales and stuff, but it seems to be morphing into something else at the moment. Where I don't know where it's going at the moment. I've been telling a lot of spooky tales recently, so I think the next one's going to be a spooky tale, which I might live stream tomorrow. I've not decided yet because I've got no plans tomorrow. I had Halloween plans, but the uni hasn't paid me, so I'm poor, so I can't do anything. So I might just sit on stream and throw abuse at folklore, as I tend to do on my podcast. You can find that on the internet. Same, yeah. It's like everybody's on the internet. It's this thing that people seem to want to do. I don't know what it's all about. But yeah, in the future, we also have some things now actually happening more on this channel, which is cool. So next Friday, we have a Age of Sigmar Soulbound Champions of Death game, where Fiona does not get to play the Vicar of Dibley. If you've seen Darker Days radio stuff, we played Vicar of Dibley quite well. It was quite funny. So Rob is going to be doing that. It's a guest GM from the Realm of Fire podcast, which is an Age of Sigmar Warhammer podcast thing. And we'll have Ben on there, and we will be doing some weird ghost sheets, spoopy RPG stuff based in the Warhammer worlds. And we will also be restarting our V5 dystopian future game. Unfortunately, Fiona, you're going to miss the next session, aren't you, for that one?
Sorry, guys, I'm very busy. Yes.
Yeah. So we miss our
I'm
plucky,
there in spirit.
Yeah. We're going to miss our plucky-go-lucky, happiest vampire that you've ever met in the world. But we will have the usual crew. We may bring in a guest player for that session. But yeah, so V5 dystopian in the future, the Masquerade Has Fallen game will be starting on the 21st of November. We also have plans for some other games, which I think, James, you are interested. We're going to play some Never Going Home at some point, which is a dark Second World War game. Yeah. And there's some other things. I think we've got Morkborg planned and some stuff like that. So things are starting to pick up again. My life seems to be settling down where I can do things again, so which would be cool. So yeah, do come and watch us whenever we're live streaming. Go check out everybody's podcasts. Unfortunately, Tom doesn't have a podcast, but he's around on the internet quite a lot. He's run a lot of games. Go on to Onyx Path YouTube channel. He's run a load of games there. Go check him out. Really cool stuff. So yeah, we shall leave you there. Mm-hmm. Also, all the Twitter handles are on the name. So if anybody wants to find people on Twitter, that's where you find us. Because that's the thing as well. Because that's on the internet.
It all connects.
Everything connects. It's like the internet is like a web of connectivity between people.
Crazy.
Like a web or net.
Yeah. It's like interwoven nets of webs.
Or like a data highway.
But a highway that you can surf on?
Yeah.
Only if you're successful in your eBay bid.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And on that note, I think we shall sign off for this time, and we shall be back at some point soon. This one is the game that is probably not going to be as regular because we all have our own lives. It's a little bit harder to plan, but we will be back soon to continue the Hammer and Dante story.
Yes!
So thank you very much, everyone, and we shall see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.